Here's my cup.
The stream can hear you.
Bye, stream. Bye, stream.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, Boba and Alien. How y'all doing? How's it going? Me and Boba are fighting over a cup. I have a cup that I ordered on the internet. It's a completely white cup. The only thing on it is that it says best girl in capital letters. I ordered this cup for me.
You ordered it for me.
I ordered the cup before we met.
You ordered it for me before we met, yes.
Like future sight.
You ordered with the what's that thing called? Manifestation that you'll meet me, yes.
Did I meet you because I ordered the cup or the other way around?
You meet me because you ordered the cup, yes.
Oh shit, it's a good thing I did. Alien, what do you mean you're making a workshop knife? And also not from scratch. In middle school, we had like a project in last year in middle school where we had to make a knife. But what we did was the metal was already done. We just got like a cube of wood with a hole in it that you like put the knife metal into. And then we had to, like, we took the cube and we turned it into a handle. So really, all we did was we made the handle. We made the handle and we made the holster. But the rest of the knife was, the steel and everything, that was pre-made. I actually still have that knife. I don't have it in my desk. I have it somewhere in my apartment. I used it a lot when I did Warhammer stuff, actually. It's a little chipped, it's a little worn down. They didn't give us, like, high-quality metal for it, but I do still have the knife. I have an old broken knife whose handle snapped and decided to make 2 knives out of it. Oh, hold on. Are you doing, like, metalry? Is that what it's called? Are you... Because you have a knife and it breaks in 2. Sorry, you have a knife, the handle snapped, but the blade... Are you working on the blade? Like, are you gonna turn the blade into a new blade? Or how does this work? Because, like, doing the wood stuff, like, yeah, that's cool. That's nice. But, like, the metal working is what confuses me. Because you need, like, any person can grab wood and a knife and make a handle. Woodworking, you know, it takes a lot of work, and if you want to make it really good, you gotta be really skilled, but you can still make a handle. But if I give someone a piece of iron, and I say, make this into a knife blade, that's really difficult. Alright, I can't use my Stream Deck to change scenes in OBS, because I keep forgetting to update it with the new scenes. And hold on, can I just fix this right now? What if I go Stream Deck? Waiting for OBS. OBS is right there, buddy. Stream Deck? I'll look at that after the stream. There, okay, wait, hold on. There we go. I fixed it, right? Well, let me just see if it pops up. It takes a little sec. Come on. There we go, okay. We're back with Voices of the Void. It's gonna be a short stream. It's gonna be a short stream today. It's gonna be about 12 to 16 hours. We're not gonna waste too much time. We're just gonna get straight into the game. I think... Oh, wait, hold on. There was something I wanted to check. What I wanted to check... There is apparently a slider. I think it's in here. Okay, no, that didn't open another menu, so I'm not gonna fuck around with that. But there is apparently day speed. That's the thing. I am considering making the days longer, because I feel they made the days shorter. We're on day 11 already. I do not feel like we've played enough that we should be on day 11. Boba's on the webcam messing around with a plushie. I have a bench grinder and saws. So are you gonna, like, actually turn the blade? Like, what's your process for turning the blade into 2 blades? I'm not gonna fuck with the day speed, but I do feel like the speed is a little much. Also, I might be regretting not playing with season mode, but we'll figure that out. Do you see how everything looked dirty for a second? Hold on, one of the cats is pissed. I think that's you, right? I think Arganwell is the one that does the purring. Hold on. You the right way up? Did you always have... Did Ariel always have, like, hyper-realistic hands? I don't think she did. I think that's new in the update. What were we doing? Oh, it saves! Oh, it saves these. It used to be that every time you loaded a save while we were downloading a signal, these would reset, but they're saved, thank God. You're processing. That's well and good. There's a zip drive in here. Does it have the data? Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. There is no zip drive. Okay, what is Alakisha doing? Okay, she's just chilling. I don't remember what we were doing. Daily task resolved. We did everything. All right, we already did everything today. This is just like for posterity for tomorrow. The handle part, I turn in the workshop knife. Oh, hold on, I'm getting Alien. I feel like every time you like. Also, I have a way funnier place to put this guy. I feel like every time you like give me info, and I do appreciate it, but I feel like I'm getting more confused. Because I feel like every sentence you tell me doesn't answer the questions, but it gives me another question. And if you try to fuck with my brain, you're doing a good job. Okay, hold on. Down there, and then... I think this is gonna be scarier. Like, looking out the window, seeing a little alien. Let's put him all the way in the corner. By the way, aliens are kind of like dogs. That's a he. It doesn't matter. Like, I guess the joke here is I don't respect alien pronouns. Like, in my head, all aliens are he. Just like every dog is a he and every cat is a her. Does that... That has to vary from culture to culture, right? Like, I refuse to believe that every single culture has all animals the same gender. That just doesn't make sense. We have, in Norway, actually. This is something that differs from a lot of other culture. We need the shovel. I'm just gonna collect some trash while we do this. We are really close to having cleaned out, the whole base. I think we might as well just get that over with. That's gonna take a while to download. Let's do an SD cow all. And let's also check on the, what's the new one? Radar tracking. SV health. Okay, Quebec is down. What is SV health? What? Oh, okay, we need a server. SV health. What if we just go like Charlie? Charlie health is 0. Hold on. SV ping. Oh, they're still playing music. I could hear the cats. Charlie health is 0. It's 4 out of 4. Maybe 0 is the good one. We do a TR check. We do a TV check. And is there nothing for the new stuff? Like for the... I don't know what they're called, but the new radars? Like the radar tracking. You guys know what I mean. The new towers that do this shit. I guess they don't. I guess you can only like deal with the fuses. Alakisha, you gotta go fix Quebec, and I think there was one other server that was messed up. Don't get reports. Fix servers. And we are gonna clear up the trash at the entrance. We want to make a good impression, okay? I might hate the aliens. I mean, read the stream title. I haven't seen The Sopranos, so I guess you guys know more about what that means than I do. There we go. But even though I don't respect the aliens, it doesn't mean I'm not gonna make this a nice place for visitors. Even if they're from outer space. I haven't seen The Sopranos. I've never seen it. I've heard it's really good. One day, a couple months ago, I watched a Sopranos clip on YouTube. Like, I got a YouTube clip of The Sopranos in my recommended, and I was like, oh, it's called, like, something gabagool. That's funny. I was one of those people that was like, Italian Americans call salami gabagool? I don't believe that. And it turns out it's true. When I got a YouTube video that was titled, like, every gabagool in The Sopranos, I was like, I gotta see this shit. After that, YouTube keeps recommending me Sopranos clips. I keep watching them. So I haven't seen the show. I haven't sat down and watched a single episode of The Sopranos. But I feel like I got a pretty good idea of what happens in the show. I can't really remember ever having done this with any other show. Like, I've heard stories of people... Oh, did we put away the shovel? I've heard stories of people who, like, watch movies just by watching the movie on TikTok. Like, they go on TikTok and it's like, oh, Die Hard, Part 1 out of 279. And it's just every scene in Die Hard, but they've been cut down to be like 2 minutes long. I've never done that. I actually like movies. I like slow movies a lot. That's one of the reasons I like this game so much, is that it's actually slow. Like, it's not scared of taking its time. I feel like a lot of content nowadays is like scared of being too slow. I feel like a lot of like YouTube videos and movies and video games and such are like scared of moving slow. Kind of hard to explain without pictures. That's okay, dude. It's okay. I'm not sure if you know what I mean. Like, you'll see a YouTube video or you'll see a movie and they're like, hey, let's do this with YouTube videos. You'll see a YouTube video that's like, why is this thing? And you watch the video and they're like, why is this thing? And then it's like 20-minute long video, and at the end of the video, you're like, okay, that explains why it is that thing. Like, I feel like there's so much more you could have talked about. Like, you watch a video that's like, I actually don't have a good example, but there'd be a video. Like, take, for example, Vsauce. One of my favorite videos on YouTube is the Vsauce video, What is Down? Where in the video, Mr. Michael... Actually, oh, no, activate. No, activate. You can just chill, actually. Michael Vsauce just asks the question, what is down? And then it goes like, well, down is the way things fall. First it says like, down is that way, and then he just points down. And it goes like, okay, why is that down? But that's down because that's the way gravity pulls stuff. And okay, why does gravity pull stuff that way? And he just keeps going like more and more in depth. I actually filled up. He keeps going more and more like, down is that way because that's where gravity goes. Okay, why does gravity go that way? Well, it goes that way because that's where there's more mass. Why does gravity go the way there's more mass? And he keeps going. I feel like I see so many YouTube videos that are like, hey, here, cool thing you're interested in. I'm like, wow, I'm interested in this. I want to learn more about it. Did I put away the shovel? Careful, I don't sell that. And then drop. Where the videos are like, which way is down? Then they point to the ground. They say that way is down. But why is that down? It's down because that's the way gravity goes. End of video. Goodbye. I'm like, you really didn't explain anything. Like, I've seen so many videos that are like, hey, I'm gonna talk about the video game, or I'm gonna talk about the movie. And then the video starts, and they say, okay, here's everything that happens in it. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's a baseline. Now we can, like, discuss it more. Hold on, Boba's has, like, a devious smile. She did something on her phone, and now she's smiling like she did something.
I didn't do anything.
You look like you sent me, like, an evil Instagram reel or something.
No, I'm just smiling.
Okay.
I'm not evil.
I never said you were evil. I said the Instagram reel was evil.
The Instagram reels are not evil.
So you did
I
send me
don't
a
sent you anything. Yet.
But yeah, so there'll be a video that's like, hey, I'm gonna talk about the movie, I'm gonna talk about the video game. And I'm like, okay, cool, I wanna learn more about it. Then they just walk through the plot of the thing. And I'm like, okay, that was a good plot summary. Now we have like a baseline to talk about everything else from. And then the video just ends. I'm like, what? Where's the video? Where's like the themes of what we're looking at? Where's like tying this into the author's past work? Where's like interviews the author has had where they like go more in depth about the things they did? I can just leave the drone here, right? Like I can just go grab more garbage and then bring it to the drone? I don't think the drone leaves until we tell it to. And I'm like, cool, you gave me a plot summary of the thing, and then you did nothing with it. Like you did all this work of making a YouTube video where you tell me what happened, but you did nothing to tell me like what it means. I forgot where I was going with this. My point is I like really long, super detailed. Is that a cockroach? Oh, there's flies. I don't want to think about what that is. I'm just gonna say that's like rotten food juice. One thing that I hate. Wait, hold on a second. Hey, Vsauce Michael here. Where are your fingers? You look down at your hands, no fingers. And then the music starts playing. One of the worst things about being an adult and having to be like responsible for yourself is food. Like having to like plan out meals and buy food and do cooking. Like when you're a kid, you just like come home, your parents make you food, you don't realize how chill that is. Like how nice it is that there just is food for you to eat and you don't need to do any work with like preparing it. One of the worst things with cooking yourself is that you'll go and like buy food and like you find food on sale and it's really nice. And then you buy it, take it home, put it in the fridge, and you're like, man, I got this food at such a nice price. Now I can just, you know, chill, and when it's time to cook, I have the food in my refrigerator. I'll just make the food and everything will be good. I love Moon Man. Is that the deep cut Rick and Morty reference apropos of nothing, or are you really into Ziggy Stardust? I'm not saying you're wrong for liking Moon Man, but I'm like, what is this in reference to? You buy the food, you get it in your fridge, you're like, I'm gonna make such a nice meal. You use some of the food. Couple days pass. You're like, man, I want to make some more food. Open the fridge, food has gone bad. Now it's like a triple whammy. One, you don't have the food, so you can't just like quickly make a nice meal. Two, you lost. I heard. I know it's the drone, but I thought for a second the noise changed to be like a helicopter. Oh, I did not know that's the name of the song. I did not know. I was just thinking about, like, Season 1 Rick and Morty. Oh. I used to be really into Rick and Morty, but I haven't seen the newer seasons. I don't think I'm going to. Cannot use? You can't see what's in these? Oh, you can. I'm gonna assume they're empty. We're gonna use these to fight the pigs eventually. You get the triple whammy. One, you don't get to make food because your food's broken. Two, you lost money because, well, your food's broken. But three, you gotta clean out the rotten food from, like, your refrigerator. And the thing is, fucking rotten food is probably the worst thing to have to clean out. Like, that you can reasonably expect to have to clean. Like, yeah, if I open my refrigerator and, like, a dead person was in there, that's probably worse to clean out, but I'm not in the mafia. I don't think that's a realistic thing to be worried about. Because, like, opening the refrigerator, you have the bottom drawer where you're, like, the food space. Like, the place you keep, like, fruit and vegetables. Opening that and you're seeing, like, now there's a brown liquid there. Oh, that was something floating. You see there's, like, a brown liquid at the bottom of your refrigerator. Smells awful, and you just know that, one, you waste the money. Two, you waste the food. And three, you gotta clean out your refrigerator with stinky, rotten food. Yeah, I put the shovel in by accident. I'm not sure if it always stays close to the top or if it's just because it's one of the most recent items I put in. Would be nice if the items are sorted by, like, value. So if you accidentally put in something really valuable, you, like, could just get it out. You don't have to scroll down the list. today we are going to clean more. We are going to collect signals, and the download we have is, I mean, it has to be finished by now, but we're a whole day ahead. We don't need to worry about being, like, perfectly efficient. We're gonna clean up the trash. 1, because it makes the base look better. 2, because it gives us a lot of money. And I am not really sure what the next thing we're buying is. We need a battery for the ATV. We do need that. And then I think we're buying upgrades. I think we're gonna buy upgrades. Oh shit, hold on, Alien. Did you see the Valve stuff? Valve, the Half-Life people. Wait, where's my shovel? Valve, the Half-Life people, are they're making their own console. It's a computer, but it's like a computer that is a console. It's basically like a computer, but you just plug it into your TV and then you can play your Steam games on it. Which, one thing, that's a really good timing. Xbox is like leaving the console market. Like there's gonna be another Xbox console, but Halo's gonna come out on PlayStation. Our kids are not going to be playing on Xboxes. Sell your Xbox stock. Don't necessarily sell your Microsoft stock, but Xbox, don't invest in Xbox right now. And now Steam's coming out. Sorry, Valve is coming out with their own console. Now, my favorite thing about this is all the hopium this has given to Half-Life 3. Like, Valve's coming out with basically their own console. But they haven't announced any games for it. Maybe there's gonna be a Half-Life 3 there? So I've just been, like, eating up all the hopium posts. Okay. Here's the shovel. Shovel's at the bottom. Sweet. 4,800 inventories spaces worth of trash. That has to sell for. Really considered getting the Gabe Cube. I'm not gonna get the Gabe Cube because I just spent like $2,000 US on upgrading my PC. And if I'm on, that actually scared me. I legit forgot I put him there. It was 20 minutes ago. I think it's gonna be less scary when we clean the window. We are gonna clean the window. We gotta clean the walls and the windows. I'm not gonna buy a Gabe Cube because like I said, I just spent like $2,000 upgrading my, That's just the lid. Were these finished? They were, okay. The rule of thumb, if they're in a box, they're finished. And if I'm using my TV, that's because I'm laying on the couch and watching YouTube videos. But I do think that this is gonna be pretty good. And one, like, aspect I haven't heard too much people talk about is that this is gonna be, like, the Gabe Cube, which I'm not really sure how to say it. That is not a new signal. The Gabe Cube, only have one upgraded signal? I don't think that's right. It's that it's a computer. It is a PC. But it was only 170 points for that much garbage? Whatever. I think it's gonna be a great point for people to get into, like, PCs. Like, I think a lot of people who are purely console gamers could use this as like a jumping point to get into like actual PC gaming. Being able to use the Gabe Cube as like the Game Cube. What makes console gaming so nice? It's cheap and there's a very low barrier to entry. You plug it in, you update it, and then it just works and you play your game with like 4 button presses. Really easy to get into in comparison to PC gaming. The Gabe Cube does basically the same thing, but it also has the PC aspect. I think, like, basically, I think the GameCube is gonna move a lot of people to PC gaming. Not a lot of people, but some. I mean, I'm one of those people that think in the future we're only gonna be PC gaming. It's either gonna be everyone SD. Hello. It's either gonna be everyone's playing on a phone or everyone's playing on a PC. I don't think there's I don't think there's gonna be much like overlap. 76. Holy shit, that's low. Package received. Rubber trash is worth 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. 1. Everything just worth 1 point? Organic trash has no value. Okay. Okay, everything is worth 1 point. I could have swore it was worth more. Like, didn't we, like, send one package that got us, like... point? Guess garbage bags are worth 2 points, which means they're not really economically viable, because that's pretty much what you pay for a garbage bag. Batteries, but again, they're not trash. Maybe, like, calculators and duct tape and shit is worth more. I don't think they count as trash. We are gonna stay up until midnight. I think the way we wanna do the days in this game is that we stay up until midnight, we unload the drone, we get like a signal started, we get a processing started, then we go to sleep. We wake up, hopefully, with a signal downloaded and a signal processed. Oh, and we should also send Alakisha to, also send Alakisha to do the hash codes while we're asleep. So then we wake up with pretty much half the day finished. Okay. You shouldn't be, like, staying out here. I don't think car batteries are not chargeable for right now. I don't think they're gonna make, but I'm not sure if they're gonna make car batteries chargeable. Did they change how she stands? No, I think they just added like a breathing animation. Guess it's more like a wobble animation. It's like moving a little back and forth. What I'm trying to say is I'm not gonna get the GameCube, and every time I say GameCube, I have to stop myself from saying GayCube. I don't have any issue with the GameCube. I don't have any issues with the GameCube, but for some reason, saying the GameCube is really difficult, and I'm almost saying GayCube every time. Did any one of these have, like, no read-writes on them? Isn't it, like, 10 each? 24, that's good enough. We're gonna use you for the hash codes. Right, fishing rod. I saw in the change log, they're gonna change it so you can... how it works now in the game is if you try to swim and you go down under the water, you can't go far down. You're too buoyant to go down. If there's, if you don't have the scuba gear. Apparently they're gonna change that. They're also gonna make the scuba gear, like, more expensive. Me PC is really outdated. Alien, what kind of graphics card and processor are you running? Actually, only give me your graphics card, because I don't really remember what processors are good and which one aren't. Like, if you tell me you have, like, an Intel i8 something, I have no idea if that's good or bad. I like the Alien. Does the Alien toy supplies that the Ariels have, like, kids with them? Or are Ariels just, like, a playful sort? I still have... Still got this bug. I guess I just get stuck. Maybe that's intentional. It just sometimes the hardware is a little faulty. Go. We gotta remember the new signal. we have? Wait, I thought I named it. Okay, that's a problem. We have one of these signals is a new one we've never seen before. We want... I can't leave? Oh, okay, there we go. I had to press escape like 4 times. We're gonna want to upgrade the new one. Hear what it is. I feel like I haven't heard every signal. A laptop with integrated graphics? Why did I think you had like a beast PC? Yeah, I think an upgrade might be in order. Integrated graphics. Is this like a laptop you got for free at school, or? Because I remember in high school. Okay, we're close to falling asleep. Let's go take care of that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna drink some coffee. 2 of my favorite things to do, but usually I do them in the opposite order. Or the sleep demon gets us. Maybe we shouldn't sprint around. Maybe I'll make this fall asleep faster. Coffee, it's only 10. Did we lose points? I thought it was a 204, but I guess not. We'll sip and take a little sip. I don't like how you just drop the coffee cup. That's disrespectful. Just right. Aren't there coffee stains here? They are. You have it on the left side? I guess that makes sense because you want to be able to use the mouse while you're drinking. In high school, we had to pay like 18 USD to get like a laptop from the school. If you couldn't pay, the government covered it, which I mean, if it only costs 18 USD, why not? Like if we're only paying 18 USD, why not just cover it anyway? For a second, I thought this was like a separate machine, but I guess that was a lot more flashing than normal. 59? Hold on, what was it at last time? I want to scroll. How do you scroll this? SCR. Use J and K to scroll the log. Okay. Wasn't it way more last time? I can't fucking see. I swear that was like... It was like 70, 170. No, but we got fucking laptops, and people kept trying to play games on them. Like, people kept trying to play, like, Counter-Strike 1.6 and shit on the laptops, and they couldn't handle it. It was pretty much every week a kid, like, halfway bricked the PC because they tried to install Minecraft on it. There we go. Next one. I think this is going to be the best place to get upgrades. Like, we're downloading signals fast enough. Our downloading is not an issue. If it's a larger signal, detector might be a problem, but we are Gucci on that front. Processing speed definitely needs an upgrade, but it's gonna be a bit before... Like, it's no use getting more processing speed now. It's when you get into higher level processing. Bought in 2020 for 600 euros for school stuff. So you guys don't get sponsored, you guys don't get, like, a sponsored PC? We didn't... Just wind, or...? What? Sounded like the door opened and closed multiple times. That's just the wind, I'm guessing. Oh, because this door... Ah! It sounded like the door opened and closed twice. I was like, did something sneak in behind me? Like, we got heavily discounted PCs for schoolwork. We did have in my second year of high school, we did do like a Counter-Strike 1.6 during lunch. like playing it on the LAN. That was kind of funny. I remember we played on, I don't know if any of the map names in Counter-Strike. We were playing on the one where it's like a big warehouse, and the T's spawn inside, CT spawn outside. You have to like make your way into the warehouse. You can like come in from the top, come in from the bottom, and whatever. And like half the class get into a huge argument over whether or not you should be allowed to use the riot shield. I just remember there was like at the top of the map, there's a vent you can sneak into, and then you can get on like a catwalk. I remember going up there with the AUG, having a good time. While like the people are downstairs arguing about like, should you be allowed to use the riot shield? I was never that good at Counter-Strike. I would get like MVPs. Do you still have that in Counter-Strike 2? You get MVP stars if you do a good job. I would sometimes get MVPs, but I would not say I was that good at Counter-Strike. Actually, my best game of all time was, we lost the first couple of rounds, so we went like a half eco round. And I used the Bison, and I got an ace with the Bison. You're scary. I got an ace with the Bison. I was like, you know what? For the rest of this game, I'm only buying the Bison, and I top fragged. You can tell that we were silvers, because if this was like Gold Nova or higher, that shit would not fly. It's actually the best rank I ever had in competitive Counter-Strike. We did, but had to manually apply to get it, and also your family had to be in a specific wage bracket. I get it. Makes sense. What time? 21, 22. It's day 11. I don't remember what the next story event. Our rerolls isn't until day 20, right? And then the base is finished being built on like the 28th? I'm not sure what the next story event is. I didn't qualify? Yeah, but with the income bracket thingy, you could like afford the 600 euros. Okay, I think we do... We should be able to do processing level. There shouldn't be anything in the way of us doing like a second level of processing. It would be great to have automated processing though. How much it? Automatic signal processing. Only 135. Okay, yeah, that's cheaper than I thought. I did read, I was on the no spoiler section of the Wizards of the Void Discord. Apparently, if you're gonna do anything in here, turn off the power to all 4 of these before you start fucking around. The shit they got you was the lowest of the low. You're still using this to this day, though. Can we destroy that with the hacksaw? Like, yeah, it might have sucked, but, like, you're still using it. Okay, I think we need the wood chipper for that, and we do want to get the wood. At some point. Hacksaw. Still not completely used to the controls. It's... Okay, I just collapsed in front of my daughter. Let's get an MRE. Sometimes these explode into water, and sometimes they don't. I'm not sure why. I think maybe some MREs have like a pet bottle in them. Don't worry, Alakisha, I'm fine. Get an entire fucking MRE. I mean the stuff from the program. Oh, yeah, because you bought... Okay, I thought what you meant is that if you didn't fall into the income bracket, you... Like, since you didn't get one for free, you had to pay $600 for it. But what actually happened is that you just bought another laptop. Like, you didn't get one for free, so you just bought one. You didn't buy the same one they gave the people who was in, like, the right income bracket to get one for free. You bought, like, one that's better. Let's see if this makes this guy scarier. I'm not really that scared of aliens, but I think we all agree that, like, looking out the window and seeing, like, something staring back at you is a universal fear. My parents' house. Is this started, by the way? My parents' house has, like, in the kitchen, how do I explain this? You have, like, the wall, and you have, like, the stove and the fridge, and, like, everything that you need is right there. Other side, the entire wall is a window. Giant fucking window to the outside. You know what's outside? It's a forest. So when I would be a kid, then I would be like, oh, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna wake up, and I'm gonna, like, get a snack from the kitchen. Walk in. There's the fridge. There's just the forest in the middle of the night. And I would always be like, because you like, come around the corner. Like, you're in the kitchen. Because, like, you walk down, and then it's... You walk down, and it's like... I think it's better if I just do it like this. It's like... Kitchen. Forest. And it always used to freak me out. The only thing we would see is, like, deer and, like, birds and squirrels and shit. I heard a slam. Mine is still kicking strong, it doesn't keep up with the new stuff. Wait, hold on. 6,000 euros for a laptop in 2020. What's the hardest, like, to run game you've played on it? You guys seeing this? You guys seeing the fisheye lens effect on this? I think it's an LOD. Like, look at that. That's freaky. 6k. Sorry, 600 euros. It's 6k Norwegian. 600 euros. That is old signal. Put in. Go. 600 euros. What kind of games have you been able to run on it? This one is the closest. Literally just off screen. We're not gonna do anything too crazy on this stream because this is gonna be a shorter stream. We're mostly just gonna get some signals, get some money, get the economy going. I'm assuming we get more money for like higher process signals. Because getting, like, how much is it? Is it like fucking 5 points per level? 5 points per signal is nothing. That better be like 50 points per... If this is 20 points for a level 3 signal, that is just straight up not worth it. That is so little points. If that's the case, we're gonna speedrun getting the Bitcoin mining rig. Metro Exodus and Warframe. Oh, we hit the limit. I was wondering why it, like, suddenly stopped. And it wasn't at 0. Okay. Alien, how would you feel the Metro games compared to Stalker? I've only played Stalker, I've never played Metro. I have a friend who's only played, modded Call of Pripyat. Only Stalker he's played is Call of Pripyat, but modded. I think it's the Anomaly mod he's been using. But he's played every single Metro game. I'm, like, looking for someone who has played, like, a lot of both. Never played Stalker? Fuck. One day we're gonna find someone who actually has, like, real experience in both franchises. Because I want to know, like, if I liked Stalker, should I play Metro? If I liked Stalker, should I not play Metro? I don't know. Gotta be honest with you, we're gonna be playing Wizards of the Void for a couple of months. It's gonna be a while until we really have to worry about that, but still. Off stream, I'm just playing Genshin Impact and EU5. I'm brain rotting with Genshin Impact, and then I'm, like, doing the opposite. Like, I'm patience maxing? I don't know what you would call it in EU5. Spent, like, half an hour just looking at charts of my nation's economy. being like, why isn't my literacy going up? And then like building a library, waiting 2 years to see the effects of it. Making like a decision in an event, and then 5 years later, I'm like, oh, it's a good thing I chose that and not the other one. Download speed's getting kind of low. But we just did a cal all. Maybe a server died. Or no, I think it's low because of the detector. I think every server is gonna be okay. I mean, Foxtrot was down 10%. Such a little time. Yeah, all the satellites are Gucci. I think it's just because of the detector. Oh, we also are using, not using this to the best of our ability. We don't really need playing. Oh shit, it's midnight. Okay, sweet. It's a drone I was hearing. I don't like that they changed the noises, because I'm used to how it sounds, but now it sounds different. I'm not used to it. Okay. Why can't you just give me this already put together? Okay. And the drone's actually just gonna stay, because we're just gonna give them what they want. Okay, hold on. You're not full, so... Yeah. Away the drive. Put down the SIP drive. Wait, we can't... the hash codes. I was like, let's just finish everything, like, right now, but we do need to get the reports. Let's just take a look at what they want. We're gonna go to bed. Turn on playing. We're gonna be sleeping anyway. 4 signals of level 1. Okay, that was more than I expected them to ask for. 10 points per signal. 2 level 2 signals give 20 points. Because if they do, then level 4 signals would give 80? That 80 points per signal sounds way too much. Gotta figure out how many points you get per signal to figure out if we wanna... We're not alone. Is this the R-roll shift event? Bunch of garbage. I forgot we had the alien. Whoa. The fuck? That is the light reflecting off the shovel? Would you have the button outdoors? What with rains? Midnight Blue, welcome in. How you doing? GameCube be looking pretty nice. The GameCube is the GameCube. The GameCube do be looking pretty good though. Wait, is the door open? Closed it. You mean you can send? Okay, is that Alakisha or? It has to be Alakisha. What's happening? Oh. I'm good, a bit tired, but how are you? You seem to be happy that Alakisha's back and you actually spelled her name right. I'm doing good. I had a pretty chill day at work, but looks like we might be getting into some real shit right about now. Hide behind here. Harry? Okay. I think we're alone. I think it's just weird noise. You can use other software than SteamOS on it. You can install Windows on it. You can install Linux on it. If you're fucking insane, you can install Mac on it. What the fuck? That's not it. You heard the knocking, though. That's the... lightning happening. Turn on the porch lights. Maybe it's because of the lightning that we can't sleep. Let's stay our ass indoors. I forgot I cleaned that. I thought the darkness was a creature. Okay, it's lightning, but there's... Wait, is Alakisha gonna be okay in the lightning? What is she doing? Something at the lake? Maybe her AI doesn't let her, like... I think maybe her AI doesn't let her run through the water. I don't know. Weird. It's kind of scary. It's a street light. Yeah, that's a street light. She's cool. I just have to assume the event was Oh no! Oh no! It's the super darkness. The event is that it's super fucking dark outside. That's what's happening. Okay. Hold signal. With You're not finished. Okay. Downloaded it faster than we processed. I just call it the Gabe Cube because it's funny. I also call it the Gabe Cube. The problem is it's kind of hard to say the Gabe Cube. It's a mouthful. I'm so used to saying GameCube that I need to spend conscious effort to say Gabe Cube. But for some reason, I want to say the Gay Cube because it sounds funny. Like, what do you play games on? I play games on the Gay Cube. It sounds like a joke from... You know, back in the day, you had, like, those, AVGN copycats? You know, like, the fucking angry gamer or whatever? I feel like I'm one of those guys who's like, I hate the GameCube. I call it the Gay Cube. You do have that one guy that was, like, the Nintendo Shit Cube. I forgot what his name is, but the rather large fellow. Yeah, it's not super dark outside anymore. I think it was just like darkness. No, we're still doing something. And hold on, you're not Alakisha. Wasn't Alakisha by the lake? Or was she by the river? She's by the river. Okay, so that is Alakisha. Let's see if she runs into something. Epilepsy users, look away. Yeah, that didn't really look as fucked up as I thought. She stops when she gets to the river. Her AI doesn't let her walk in the river. And she might be, like, bugged when it comes to using bridges. She might not be properly tuned to use bridges properly. I feel like I said properly 5 times in a single sentence. Wait, hold on. Where she's going now? Oh, there she is. She's really brave for going out in the middle of the night. Okay, you can chill. She's gonna figure that stuff out. If she doesn't, it's not a big deal. Just the hash codes. Even though the hash codes are like most of our money. Okay. I remember when we were playing in it's had to have been like 0.7. I ran out of money. And I couldn't get drives for some reason. And I couldn't get drive boxes, so I couldn't sell my drives. Hold on, Demon. I'm gonna start this download and I'm going to bed. I couldn't get drive boxes, so I couldn't sell my drives. So I had to make money by manually fixing servers. So I could buy a drive box. Okay, that might just have been the really dark night event. We didn't see the guy that shows up, though. There's a dude that shows up when it's really dark, who's got, like, eyes this has never happened to me, but apparently if you look at the ice, he turns into like a wolf monster and he bites you and he like moves through the screen. I know where I'm gonna put the alien. New dream. We immediately failed. That thing was a lot further away from me than I thought. I'm gonna put the alien so it's right in front of the camera. I want to put the alien so it's like the bottom left of this screen is just the alien's face. So, like, I'm talking about the one up on the balcony. Don't we have one more alien? I thought we had like 3 of them. Kind of broken one of another fucking dream. Okay, it's mannequin dream. I do believe that how the game should work is that the mannequin, like the day before the first mannequin spawns, you should get this nightmare, like every time. Like mannequins can't spawn until you have this nightmare, and this nightmare should start happening at a certain day. I hope they made it shorter, because this is a really simple nightmare, but it's really long. Like basically, if you play Call of Duty Zombies, you know what to do. You just move in a big circle. Like, you're faster than you walk faster than these things run. Drink a little when you go through the walls, because you want to spend as little time as possible. Like, right around there. And also, these guys have very small hitbox. You have to be, like, all up in them before it counts as touching them. Pretty sure this is the easiest dream to beat, quote unquote. It's also really long and boring. Like, I don't like the burger dream because that one's also really long and the platforming is annoying, but it was kind of chill. It's just a bit too long. I feel like it should have ended by now. If you can run away from these guys for this long, then I mean, like, just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over. Could have made this harder. Just run around in a circle, you're guaranteed to win. Could have, like, made it a little harder. Not really sure how I would change it. Okay, this is dragging on. Can we wake up? Okay, again. I wanna know how that guy from Once Metallica feel. Yes, we know. Oh, okay, there we go. That actually scared me. Waking up was actually somewhat of a jump scare. Alakisha isn't back. Or if she is, she's stuck somewhere. Alakisha? How you doing? Yeah, for some reason, she can't walk over the river on her own. Don't just run into it again! I feel like what they did is they made it so that the Omega Curver avoids the river and uses the bridges instead. But it also looks like they didn't properly program the bridges. Maybe she's trying to get underwater for... Like maybe going to the river is a feature and not a bug. It looks like she's coming home, actually. Hold on. No, she's not. Why were she was at the other side of the river. She crossed the river. Maybe she crossed it, did the server stuff, now she's gonna go do another server. I don't know. She's gonna figure it out. What do you got? Old signals. Didn't know I had a bandage. Okay, well, we needed 4 signals of level 1. We have twice that many. So let's use this one. There we go, neatly organized. Oh, you... Not enough space. Really? No. Pick that up. No. Pick up the whole thing. Lift you. There we go. Now we just need the zip drive. And then I think we're just straight up go for like a higher processing. Might actually be what we want to do right now. Processing level is only 40. Let's go for that, and then let's get like 3 level of processing speed. Then we want to get things to level 2. We're just gonna start turning these into level 2 signals. There's people talking outside my window, like on the street. I thought it was in the game. We also want to get us 135 to get the automatic signal processing. That's gonna be a huge save. If you don't have the automatic signal processing, you put the signal in, you hit the process button, it gets to level 1. You hit the process button again, it gets to level 2. Hit the process button again, it gets to level 3. Automatic signal processing, you put the signal in, you tell the machine what level you want, and it automatically gets it to that level. So if you don't know automatic signal processing, you do lose some time and efficiency, because you have to you have to manually hit the button. But it's all like instant if you have automatic signal processing. Okay, transformers might be getting low. One of them was at 50 last time. We're gonna have to check that one out. 71, 74, 58. We're just gonna go through all of them. Gonna eat an MRE. Then we're... Is it the hole that has the jackets? Okay, hold on. Cockroach? Hole has the jackets, so we're gonna pick those up for Alopecia. Thing is, I don't really want to be outside when she comes with the zip drive. Or with the drive, the floppy drive? Floppy disk? What's the difference between a drive and a disk? Because she's just gonna run up to us and then drop it on the ground, and if we do that when we're outside, there's a chance it just gets lost to the ether. $99.98. Also, it looks like they've removed the upgrade that makes this have like a larger margin of error. I kind of missed that upgrade, actually. That's the kind of thing where if she's stuck in the fucking river again. What are you doing? Okay, hold on. Run through the river. Now, if I press this button, if you run up to the base again, just like you did last time, I'm gonna get mad. Is she stuck in a fucking loop? Isn't the drive that thing that reads the disk? So this SIP drive has a SIP disk in it? Okay, hold on a second. What was the... Kilo, Golf, and Yankee? That's Kilo. That's Golf. That's Yankee. There's no reason she should be going where she is. There's nothing over here for you. No, except Golf. But I'm stupid. That's where Golf is, no? Yeah, that's where Golf is. Was this like she tries to climb the hill? She can't do it, so she reroutes. I'm judging my my daughter's work performance. Okay, it looks like she's gonna make it to Golf. It looks like she's gonna fall down, actually. She saved it. Okay. Also, the fucking view, Bob, is oppressive. Yeah, but surely you've been to Golf already. Is it every time I take control, she starts from the beginning again? Is it every time I, like, take manual control, she goes back to getting the first one again? Has she burned through, like, all the read-writes on the floppy disk? So now she's gonna run down and get stuck in the river because she's trying to get to Kilo. But if I take control, like if I do this, and now I stopped, is she gonna run back to golf? She does! Okay, so she has to do all of them. And she always starts with golf, because she was right next to Kilo. Okay, this is fucked up. She can't do it? Like, the golf to Kilo pipeline just doesn't work? We gotta go look at the Transformers, but... gotta go figure that out at some point. Every time I come back and play more of this game, it looks better. I don't know how they do it. Nothing's changed. Every time I boot up the game, it looks better. Let me drink some water. Let's put the camera like this so we can see if she runs by. I have like a Bigfoot sighting of my own daughter. That's some good fucking water, dude. Oh, that's some good fucking water. Some good wawa. So, she gets stuck over here, trying to get to Kilo. I'm not sure if we can take the disc from her. I don't think the game lets us do that. Was this even the Transformer we were going to? I mean, we're going to all of them. It doesn't matter. This is Kilo, because it's the one that's right on the river. Got this little load-bearing stick. I hope they never change that. So, she should be coming, like... right around here any minute. The game doesn't let her walk through the river, and it doesn't tell her to use the bridges. There she is, doing her damnedest, and then she's gonna stop. I'm pretty sure if I deactivate and reactivate, gonna fuck things up. We can't push her into the river. Action list. Really, the only two things we can do. We turn off. We don't get the disc back. That's weird. Okay. If we put her, like, inside Kilo, is she gonna do Kilo first? Probably bring her to Yankee if that's, but, like, this is not super important that we get this right. Whoa. Oh, I see what the problem is. I see why she can't get to Kilo. Why are you pointing like that? Okay, well, I think we just have to, like, wait for the signal. I think we just have to wait for the signal to be over. Put her, like, hair temporarily. That looks kind of scary, actually. That stops you from getting in. They did have something similar to that in Signal Simulator. In Signal Simulator, you needed to, like, the part that rotates was also the part that you had to stand on to get into the server. Oh, it's no wonder she couldn't go get the codes. The path's blocked. Probably the same with Yankee. What fucking signal are we looking at that's so low to the horizon? Like, some of these antennas are just looking at the mountain. Maybe that's where the signal's coming from. Speaking of mountains, I hope that they one day, like, let us get all the way up there. And that there's, like, actually some content over there. Did they make that? No, they didn't make that mountain big. Really close. Because that's where the green plushie is. It would be kind of cool if one of the endings to the game is like, you run away with the aliens, you go up on the mountain, the aliens pick you up. That would be kind of cool. I do hope this game has, like, multiple different endings, like siding with the scientist, or, like, just escaping the base, or those fire watchtowers they have around the base. Like, in the notes you find around the map, it does say that those towers have, like, snipers in them. I hope they're gonna do something. I mean, now, at this point, they just have fridge. Ooh, Boba's drawing. She's just gonna tell us what she was drawing. Does it look too depressing? Hold on, let me see it again. Let me see the drawing again. Raindoll Jackalope. I don't think it looks depressing. There's a word for it, but I don't think it's depressing. It kind of looks like oh, babe, it looks like Columbina. It kind of has the same vibe as Columbina from Genshin Impact. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you put a string on that thing that points upward, that's gonna look like it hung itself. It's not gonna look like a cute, like, rain doll anymore. It's gonna look like a suicide. Okay, so this was not the one that needed it the most. This was at, like, 70%. Boba drawing? Boba draws all the time. Boba draws for a living. She draws as a hobby. Like, those towers is what I'm talking about. We're wearing the helmet. That does protect us a little bit from ragdoll damage. I'm not sure what the drawing is gonna be for, but she did draw a rain doll jackalope. And I'm assuming when she says rain doll, it means like a teru teru bosu. Ooh. I think you could have a lot of fun with rigging it, considering how big the ears are and all that. Gotta nail concept first and what I want to do with it. Yeah. It did look really good, though. I like it. I like Boba's art style. It's pretty good. Okay, we grab the jacket. Lanyards are no okay, we can sell the batteries, sell the discs. I guess we'll eat a little while we're here. Yeah, why do every MRE have a cockroach in it? And yes, I'm gonna keep eating them. Actually, maybe we shouldn't. It was the one time we ate a cockroach and it nearly killed us. Maybe we chill with that. Scrap can stay. I am wanting to buy a flashlight upgrade. I don't care too much about flashlights. I forgot about the tile. It's been so long since we did tile Easter. Is it really only the jacket up here? Okay, no, there's the lanyard, okay. Why is there a drive up? Wintry, how ya doing, Wintry? What you got going on? Wintry, what'd you do today? I went to work. It was boring. Wait, Boba's showing me the drawing. Wait, what did you make the ears point up? Or did you make the horns bigger? The antlers? Tundra's, of course, Tundra and Wintry serves up at the same time. How you two doing? What's going on? I think I've asked this before, but do the two of you, like, coordinate? Are you like, hey, I'm gonna go watch the Fresno stream, and the other one's like, oh, hell yeah, let's go. I don't think anyone talks like that IRL, but you get what I mean. I hope this was the one that was almost dying. We're gonna go to the last one anyway. Like, we are ahead of schedule when it comes to our job. You see that pole? When I was, like, walking, look at where the pole is. That looked like a mannequin to me. That looked like a mannequin was walking down the hill. A little bit, yeah. That's cool. Rip Pepito Memento? Why did I disable Pepito Memento? I don't remember. Wait, hold on. God, I'm gonna do something insane. I'm gonna do something fucking stupid. Where's Pepito Memento? Pepito Memento. Cactus Moment. I have enabled Cactus Moment again. Hold on. I feel like I'm missing some lore. One of them is American, the other one's Chinese. And they show up at the same time. I think that's all the lore. All the lore I know. More than that since this November. Wait, what the fuck? Let's go. They're best friends. Hell yeah, let's go. What was I talking about? What was I gonna say? Pepito Memento is back. I don't know why I disabled it, so if you use Pepito Memento, the stream might explode, but it sounds like a good clip. That was all out of whack. This is the one that was 52, yeah. Me and Thunder are a happy couple now. I don't want to be like... I don't want to jinx stuff, but I read that as we're a married couple now. And I was like, that was kind of fast. I did legitimately read that as we're a married couple now. But yeah, congratulations. That's nice. I don't really have anything else to add other than that's cool. Why are they pointing different directions? Why are two of them pointing that way and two pointing that way? The wind doesn't work like that, though. The grave. Where is the grave? Why did you jinx it? Now we have to bet on which one of us dies. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you guys mantises? What do you mean one of you has to die? That was probably just an acorn. What kind of culture has like, oh, you guys got jinx, you have to die? The profile pics match? Boba, sometimes I think that I'm like parasocial, but you're checking the viewers' profile pictures? Now I gotta take a look. Okay. They do match, though. They do match. I accidentally saved. Before I asked, then I clicked. Next stream, Boba's gonna be like, why don't you guys have matching email addresses? Ugh. What would be like the craziest...
We don't even have matching email address.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you. The moment I finished saying it, I was like, I shouldn't have said that because now she's gonna demand we get matching email addresses.
No. I got another one. We don't even have matching profile pictures. Okay, I'm done.
We used to have matching profile pictures, then you changed your profile picture. I still have.
Done. This is how I say I'm done.
I still have the matching profile picture. You changed it. I'm expecting.
Do you want a new one?
Sure. Is it gonna match your current one? Or
do you want to? We could have matched if we played Velo. I'm kidding.
Oh. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say, what is the weirdest thing you could have like matching? Like least weirdest thing to match? Address. That's extremely common.
My first thought was underwear, but that's weird.
That depends on what the underwear is. If it's like basic black or white underwear, then matching, like, it could just be a coincidence. But if it's like if both of you have like if both of you have pumpurin underwear, that's kind of weird.
Don't question it.
What do you mean don't question it? You make it sound like we have matching underwear. She has a plushie, it's got big ears, and she's just flipping the ears on the plushie. Matching address, completely normal. Matching names, in a lot of cultures, that's completely normal. Matching diets is normal. Matching profile pictures, completely normal. Matching clothes is normal. I'm not really sure what would be a good example of something really weird to have matching. Also, we went like the long way around. We went pretty much the slowest possible route of getting from here to the other. We're further away than we were. We walked for like 2 minutes and we're further away. By the way, can you eat the sugarcane? Now that we have this, like, Steam family sharing and stuff, you could have, like, matching Steam light. Can you just eat this? You can smack things with it. Can you eat straight up sugarcane in real life? We have something in Norway called... Well, we have rhubarb, first of all, which, you know, that's kind of the same thing. But we have something we call sour grass. And sour grass is just like a long grass that grows like pretty much everywhere, and kids pick it and they eat it and it tastes sour. It's not really eating it, it's more like they chew it. They chew it and it just tastes sour and a little sweet, and then they spit it out. I don't think you should swallow it. Like, I don't think you should consume it. Kids generally don't do that in Norway. There's a red light in it. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get the hash codes, actually. Like, I haven't heard the satellite to just snap back into place. They might not move until we move the signal away from downloading. They might stay like this until downloading. I think this is where all the mannequins get dumped. I've never done the mass mannequin exodus event, because I always break all of them. This playthrough, we're not breaking any mannequins, and I do want to see if, like, all of them teleport over here. This place also has a giant limestone slab and the basalt. I think something fun to do for one stream way later is to make a save. At the start of the stream, make a save. Open up the basalt pillar. Basalt? I think it's basalt. Open up the pillar and just let it be while we stream, and then see how bad it gets by the end of the stream. And then that's just like a non-canon save, I guess. There we go. Sweet. By the way, I said I was gonna make like 1,000,000 pipe bombs. We haven't made a single one. But I actually think Molotovs are also a really good weapon. I saw someone kill the abandoned surfer using like only Molotovs. It did take like 20 of them, but it's possible. Also, apparently, if you kill it in the incinerator, or if you kill anything in the incinerator, that doesn't count as you killing it. Like, incinerator damage does not count as player damage. What's that one, like, weird piece of metal tubing up there? I don't remember exactly where it was, but it's up there somewhere. What's up with that? Okay, gonna see if we can move the satellites, and we gotta go and restart Alokesia, send her to get the reports again. She's got more than enough time to gather it. Like, I'm assuming the only reason she can't get to the servers is the satellite. Oh, and I was gonna move you! Satellite dish, rather. Okay, so I think if I hit this button, they should move? Maybe they only move if we start another download. Just gonna have a nuclear explosion as background noise. Okay, that looks a little more depressed now, Boba. He added, like, coordinate radar.
I was about to make it look eepy, but I don't know how to make it look eepy.
You didn't make it look eepy, you made it look depressed. Hold
Now
on.
if it's the vibe, it's okay.
The radar.
As long as I don't add the string above, it doesn't look like it's hanging itself.
Right satellite calibration. What? Oh, that's cool. Didn't know you could do that. Okay, request eject. PR check, TV check. Isn't there sound sources, CLR? Set coordinate target. CR health, there we have. CR health, CR1. Health 0, okay, but we've seen that before. Is that good or bad? Yeah, I think that's bad. CR health, CR3. Oh, okay. Hopefully that means only number 2? this down? Yeah, because this one can move. Okay. What happens if we do this? Is this allowed? Coordinate radar error. Fuck. So this one doesn't move at all. Okay, we have to fix that. How do we fix that? I'm assuming we need a fuse. Which costs 100, which is quite a bit more than we have. And these things still haven't moved, right? They still haven't moved. Okay, it's number 2. They're not on the map, which is an issue. This might be a long night. This might be a long night, fellas. Okay, first of all, call in the drone, sell this stuff for money, obviously. Whole drive. Let's just see what you sound like while we wait. What I expected? File down. I'm gonna sell the discs and shit. Alekisha's clothes can just rest there. Okay, so I'm guessing the lightning storm destroyed the fuses we had. Hopefully we don't actually need the fuses and we just need to do like some, you know, light maintenance work, but I don't know. I don't know. Guess it's time we finally find out how to fix those things. Kinda sucks if you can't repair them for free. Like, you could be stuck with no money and no way of making money. Go, and then everything else. Okay. We should buy a fuse. I was about to head over there, but no, we need the fuse. While we're waiting, we could move the alien and also buy some coffee. We're probably gonna need it. Oh, okay. It took a second. I was scared it was gonna be like, nah, dude, sorry. We go to the bathroom, or are we too awake? Okay. Alien! I'm amazed we can put that thing in the inventory. Guess it is pretty much two-dimensional. Okay, and that should be enough to buy a fuse. A fuse prevents machinery from breaking down. Can be used on radio tower or coordinate radars. We could also just take a fuse from someplace else, I think. That looks pretty good, Boba. There we go. Can you show the other one? I prefer that one. Okay. Phone's coming. Did we cough? If that was us coughing, then we might have some big trouble. We can't afford to worry about that now. I'm gonna put the alien right there. I think this is pretty close to the angle. Maybe like that. I think that's good. We're gonna see when we fall asleep. Okay, that's kind of scary, not gonna lie. Would be cool if it could be like an evil drone. Like the drone shows up and there's like something wrong with it. Like it's a different color. Use. Okay. Can we just see from here where it is? I don't want to use. Yes? No, not you, alien. I don't want to use the SV target. SV ping. No, SV ping I want to use. I don't want to use SV target. Come on. First of all, how are you doing? All your fuses are good. Green. It's too far away. No, it doesn't leave if you wait. Can't see that one. Okay, well, I guess we just go over there first. No, wait, they're kind of close to Transformers, right? Is that's Transformer 1. That's Transformer 2. I'm gonna assume they're close to the Transformers they're numbered after. Let's send the drone home. I'm gonna be annoyed at the noise. Wait, did it leave? Okay, good. Previous drone just show up, drop off what you ordered, and then it immediately leaves. New drone that sticks around, I kind of want to do the thing where you hook onto the drone and you let it carry you off the map. See if that's any different. It should be no, wait a second. Because now you have to hit the button to make the drone leave. We're gonna bring Alakija with us, by the way. She's not gonna stay out here all night. I'd be so scared if she's not here. Ah, she's here. Blocking our view, but I mean, what can you do? What was I gonna say? We can hook ourselves to the drone. Then, if we want to move with it, we gotta walk over to the panel and hit it. Or, we hit the panel and then quickly hook the drone. A lot of fog. I don't think that's anything to worry about. I don't believe there is anything dangerous that can spawn in right now. Might have added some new stuff that is dangerous that can spawn in, or there might be something dangerous that I don't know about. I am completely desensitized to pine cones and sticks now. If you're walking around and you hear a noise like that, it's just a pine cone or a stick falling from a tree. Make a very distinctive noise. Okay, now the question is, how do we find the Transformer at night? Also, we're not going to the Transformer, we're going to the tower, which I'm not really sure where it is. There's a Transformer. It would be sweet if we could charge the flashlight here. We should have kept some of those batteries. Tower, because you're one of the small towers, you don't count. The tower is on the left there, it's on the hill that used to have nothing on it. Need to save the battery, even though it's super dark outside. It's really scary. I'm actually more worried about something happening to Alakisha. You should be happy she's asleep for this. She doesn't need to walk through the woods alone at night, even though that is pretty much her entire job. We're not getting those ash coats today. That's not happening. Okay, I thought for a second I was some kind of fucked up bird. That one's also green, but I don't think that light has... Is it a red light? Oh, it's a satellite. I don't think that light has anything to do with the status. Okay, just making sure I don't walk off a cliff. Kinda lucky this happened now, when there's no, like, monsters outside. I think if this game wanted to scare me, what they would do is just make, like, a monster spawn on, like, day 2, because I would not be prepared. Hopefully all we need to fix this is a fuse. If we need anything more than a fuse... The fuck did I trip on? Does say watch your step, so I guess that's on me. Okay. Hopefully it's this tower. I don't want to drag Alakisha with me to all 3 of them. Super foggy. Windmills look so cool in the fog, though. Wait, you look fine. Broken. Okay, it is this one. Can you live with only one fuse? Reset? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Open. Are those radars working fine? Oh, maybe closing this automatically makes it work? You should be good now. This looks... Okay, wait, no, hold on. It's getting dark really quickly. Let's get out of here. It did look really cool, but now it's getting really dark. And apparently the eyes that's like stare at you when it's super dark can be dangerous, because I saw Varskeletor Joel stream this. And the eyes turned into a monster and bit him. I don't want that to happen. So if this is another one of those super dark nights, which it looks like it's gonna be, we want to get out of here quick. And we're gonna want to stock up on fuses. I guess they only explode during lightning. For 100 points each. That is so much. There's just 3 of those. And if every lightning strike takes down like 1 fuse, there's only 12 fuses on the map. I'm just feeling more and more like they made that they made the game a lot more expensive. I mean, it's still free on HIL, but you know what I mean. They made maintenance in game much more expensive. Rock. We might want to get the Bitcoin mining rig up and running as soon as possible. But apparently they made that one harder to use too. Like, they made it, it gives the same amount of money, but you need to, like, actually do maintenance work on it. Hopefully that maintenance work doesn't cost any money, but, you know, still. It used to just be free money forever. Yeah, this is absolute... Ooh! We're still alive. We didn't die. We're not dead. Okay, stop rolling. We're bleeding. But we're not dead. Like he's just fine too. Okay, hold on. Let's get out of here. So, no, we're not taking any more chances. I keep one of the batteries. Suddenly the drone's gonna show up because we're probably getting close to midnight, and it's gonna scare the shit out of me. It's also super dark. We can't even see the lights of the base. 7%, 6.9% flashlight? Out in the middle of the woods? Not good. Not entirely sure where I am. Base. Oh, okay, that's the best thing I could have said. Hello? Which one are you? Are you Delta? Mike? Wait, where the fuck am I? Hello? Yeah, this has to be the river. We're going further and further down. That has to mean we're going to the river. Base. Okay. I don't know where I am anymore. Oh, I know where we are. This is where we go for the brownie event. I don't know why, but I really wanted to call it the sandwich. Which I think a sandwich event is when, like, you're playing TF2 and you damage a heavy. I think that calls it a sandwich event. Just the wind, right? We did hear, like, the inhuman growling when we went to the edge of the map that one time, but okay, we made it home. We made it home. And we're not in an event. Okay, now. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? CR health CR1 still 0. Don't tell me CR2. We go to CR3? Oh, wait, but why could we move? What the fuck? What? But 2 of them were dead. And we could move 2 of these. Like, we could move number 3 when number... Okay, that might be a bug or something? Okay, well, we're fucking starving to death, and we're gonna need, some money for more fuses. I think we just take fuses from the tower. Cockroach. Cockroach. I think we have some batteries upstairs. I'm not sure how we're gonna get the points we need. You could sell signals, but they give so few points when you sell them or they're not, like, asked for. We're gonna need a lot of trash, also. Do we have something in here that's valuable? Ink and food actually sells for a bit. You get enough MREs to keep ourselves fed. There's something looking at you in the signal room. If you're talking about the alien outside the window, he's a friend. The alien outside the window is a friend. Like, read the title of the stream. We're chill with the aliens. By the way, I've never seen The Sopranos. Yeah, we're just gonna sell all of those, and hopefully that gives us enough money to buy a fuse, and then I guess we're gonna have to, like, start buying fuses. We could also sell upgrades, but that's just... I don't think that's gonna be worth the money. And hopefully the wheel is worth it. Watch me go back into the room and there's something else staring at me. Just the alien friend. I mean, they're technically staring, I guess, but, you know, they're also friends. Got the alien outside. He's cool. Can you craft fuses? I don't know, and I don't want to be spoiled. But I don't think you can craft fuses. If you can, don't tell me, because I don't want to get spoiled. Maybe if we look at the broken... tells me... Can only be deconstructed. Well, apparently 4 of them is not enough to turn into anything. True. Okay, let's sell what we have. Why are these, like, split up? All the fuses, hammer, fire extinguisher. If there's a fire, fuck it, we die like men. Hopefully that's enough to buy a fuse. This is, like, killer, though. If we can't get any signals, we're fucked. Hold on, I'm getting a million Facebook notifications. What the fuck is happening? I don't care if my aunt commented on someone else's fucking Facebook picture. Facebook, I don't give a shit if some guy from middle school... Also, you can, like... You can just be alive now. Here's some clothes. What? No. No. Fake object? How did we... Oh, okay, and then if we go... No! Me. Come on, you get back. 1, 2. Equipment. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, that's nearly enough for 2 fuses, actually. Okay, get a fuse. And that was number 3 we were at. We need to get to number 1. You should be set to follow. I have no clue which one is number 1. I think this is going to be number 1. That's number 3. It's close to number 3. That's number 1. It's close to number 1. And that one is number 2, because it's on the opposite side of the map as number 2. I don't know. I didn't get any on-the-job training. Wouldn't happen to have spawned a signal, like, right next to this one. Coordinate error. Can we? Is it because they're too far away, or why is this? Yeah. Okay. Drone's gonna get here. You know what? I was gonna say let's buy coffee, but nah, fuck it. We roll. The drone. Okay. Oh, we forgot to sell the Kerfer wheel. Whatever. Oh, we gotta buy fuses. We gotta buy a new battery for the car. We gotta fucking buy upgrades. Alopecia, we got so much shit to do. Feels like I'm working a job. This job doesn't give you any free time, by the way. This is a 24/7 gig. I guess except for when you're sleeping. Yeah, we're gonna walk, because I think sprinting is gonna drain more of our sleep. Also, we have no flashlight. You're just gonna have to navigate by sound, mostly. We could have activated Alekisha's flashlight, but whatever. We can spend all night talking about what we could have done, or we can just go and actually finish the job. Hopefully, this is the one I'm thinking about. There was nothing we could see on number 3. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. There was nothing we could see on number 3 that made it obvious that it was down. The lights didn't change color, the lights didn't flicker. On that tower, you can see the green lights turn to red unless they changed that with the newest update. But on these CR towers, which I'm not really sure what CR is. Coordinate radar, maybe? These one, it doesn't seem like you can see a difference. Getting tired of rhyming accidentally. This game does look really good at night. This looks... in Norway, we're building a lot of wind turbines, and a lot of people are complaining that wind turbines look ugly. I gotta say, I actually think wind turbines look kind of cool. I am very easy to please when it comes to, like, construction, because to me, if it's big or tall, I think it looks cool. Do they look natural? No, not at all, not even close. But they do look kind of cool. Also, I'm walking into something. I feel like we're gonna fall down the hill and break every bone in our body, but we're so close. I think I'm walking into a fence. Where were those lights? Oh, okay. Alopecia, I know you're technically immortal, but I'm still flesh and blood. If I fall down and I break every bone in my body and I die and I break my legs and I'm dead, you take over as, like, the main character. Ugh. Hopefully this is the right one. This whole thing, by the way, is just so we can make the satellite dishes turn, so Alopecia can go and collect hash codes. Also, we still haven't passed midnight, because the drone hasn't shown. Okay. How we doing? Broken. Live? You went to the wrong one. Fuck me, it's the one that's over there, then. We're not too far away from it, but we might run out of sleep. Also, we have to fucking cross the river and the hill, and... oh god, this is hell. I think we just go back home and we go to sleep. We fix this in the morning. We just say fuck the hash codes. With 75 points? Nah, dude. Nah, screw it. If you're walking alone and hear like a second set of footsteps, that's really easy to pick out. It's really easy to be like, oh, there's someone else walking here. When you're 2 people walking, it's really hard to tell if there's 2 or 3. So every, like, couple of seconds when I'm walking, I'm like, I can't tell if it's just me and Alopecia or if there's, like, something else out there with. But, yeah, I don't think anything dangerous spawns. This is, like, day 12? This is day 11 or day 12. I don't think anything evil's happening. I'm pretty sure this is day 12. The mannequins should start to spawn. Who knows? Maybe we get murked by a mannequin. I think the kids say slimed nowadays. I've seen a lot of people on the internet, when they talk about someone dying, they say they got slimed. I don't know what that means. Like, I did look up, what does it mean when you call someone slime, and it means, like, you're good, like, your homies, your friends? I was kind of confused when it was like, oh, if someone gets slimed, that means they're dead. How can being slime means you're friends? Getting slimed means you killed them. I don't really see how those two make sense together. You're just gonna sprint the rest of the way home. There's no hills to fall down. Could slip into the river, but like, I'm built different, so it's gonna be okay. Nickelodeon style? No, I don't think when people say he got slimed, they mean like, they dipped him in a vat from Nickelodeon. I don't think they mean the green variety of slime. I think slime friendship means like, you stick together. Is like the deal with that one. Also, when we go to sleep, we can see if the, we can see if the, alien, if the cardboard alien, like, makes sense to be where it is. If we put it at the right place. Okay, and let's hope we don't get jump scared by Alopecia. I know, oh my god, I did get jump scared by Alopecia. Okay, let's see if we put the alien in the right place. We didn't! We gotta move him forward a bit. I think he's too far away from the door. Also, the drone is still there. You can see the red light from it. I think it sticks around until you tell it to go. If you summon the drone, you don't tell it to leave, what happens when you get to midnight? Does it just get added to the queue that you're gonna get supplies, or? I'm sure how that works. Street light turned off. Turned back on. Maybe that's like a sign that one of the Transformers lost an energy. It used to be that you could see like through the windows on the balcony and like see into your room a little. You can't do that with the new base layout, which I would have preferred it if you still could. Like, see a little inside the room. There's some jump scare potential. Yeah, the drone is still outside. So, first things first, let's send you home. And let's dump all of these stuff. The tapes are probably like the easiest shit to get in the game. Not gather object, what? Okay. You can't put them directly in your inventory, you gotta take them in your hands first. There we go. They're gonna be pissed at me for the daily task stuff, so I'm not even gonna look at it. Got an extra zip drive now, because we didn't do our job. Beef jerky, eat some crackers. Cracker pack, that's me and my friends. Fuse, what do we do with this? What the fuck am I talking about? It's been like my focus for the past like hour. What do we do with the fuse? Okay, it's up there. Daily progress, satellite 0, yup. But noise, package received, just... How much did the canned food sell for? Canned food sell... Okay, it sells for... Hammer is 20 points? 4 signals of level 2, we can do that. Well, broken fuse is 1 point. Okay, they're not worth selling. I gotta go to the bathroom, so I am gonna put us on the BRB for a second. There it is. Very careful I don't open the wrong thing. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll keep on going. It's Voices of the Void. We're fine. We're gonna fucking fix the CR server. Be right back. I am returned. There we go. Okay, here's the deal. The warmest room in my apartment is the bathroom. The bathroom is very warm and it's very nice, and I like having a warm bathroom. Coldest room in my apartment. Holy shit! What the fuck? Chat, we've dropped half the fucking frames this stream. We are back with the terrible fucking bitrate. What the fuck? We've dropped half the 220,000 dropped frames. No one told me anything. No one told me I was dropping frames like crazy. Why doesn't it update the new bitrate? Hello, I changed the bitrate. OBS, I changed your bitrate. You didn't. I changed the bitrate. Why don't you update? Why are you still trying to? OBS? Hello? Okay. Okay, it took like a minute, but it looked like it finally changed the bitrate. Oh, we're dropping frames. 221,336 dropped frames. Why did no one tell me we was dropping frames? Okay, we're not dropping frames no more. For some reason, if I have OBS, I've been streaming with Discord open for like over a year, and it's always been fine. Then suddenly, like 3 weeks ago, OBS was like, hey, if you're using Discord, I'm gonna drop all your frames. You had to turn down the bitrate to avoid dropping frames. But we are not dropping frames anymore. We dropped 49% of frames. And people still watch this? Holy shit. Okay. Enough doom posting about oh wait, shit, I didn't change the scene. Hold on. There we go. I should get another monitor. Right now, I don't have OBS visible. Hold on, so the camera's like here. To put it like on the arrow, I get. Oh. Put it like there. Further to the left. Okay. We're gonna see how that looks. Probably gonna. Better if we climb the mountain over here. Probably gonna need to adjust it again, but that one I'm pretty confident it's gonna show up on the sleep cam. I don't think it's gonna be perfect. So, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, for like over a year. Wait, no, we want to go this way. For over a year, Discord and OBS lived in harmony, but everything changed when Discord attacked, because it's always fucking Discord. Every single update, they make Discord worse. I don't know why the people who make Discord hate Discord. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm just having some fun with Boba. Every single update that changes Discord makes it worse. And something happened a couple updates ago that made it so if I'm streaming on OBS while I'm using Discord, OBS goes, I'm gonna take all the bandwidth. And OBS is like, fuck it, guess you just gotta take all the bandwidth. I mean, wait, hold on a second. This might be not smart. What happens if I open Task Manager and I go to OBS Studio? And sorry, we go to... Where is it on the new Task Manager? Is it in Details? OBS. And then we go Priority. Higher than normal. Okay, actually, no, let's not do that while we're live. Let's do that when we're not live. Maybe that's gonna make it so OBS says no Discord. I get the bitrate. felt like that thing was a lot higher up one. I felt like that was like on top of it. Right now, we're at 3K bitrate. Ideally, we should be at 6K for 1920 by 1080 and then 60 FPS. Am I stupid, or is this not where the last tower is? Lord of the Rings, if Frodo and Sam went the wrong way? I don't know. By the way, I learned that Lord of the Rings fans, like people that... I like Lord of the Rings. I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings. Some people like Lord of the Rings a whole lot more than I do. Apparently, amongst the Lord of the Rings super fans, there's no consensus on what the two towers are. Wait, shit, is it over there? It's over there! I'm fucking stupid! Oh, Boba, that looks really good. Hold on, she's showing me the drawing. Oh, it's a little Boba pin. It's a great drawing. It's over there. It's by the fucking goat. Ah. Also, that one is red. The other two were green. That one's red. I'm gonna assume it's a bug? That the first one we fit. That one should be green, because it worked. The second one did not work. Or maybe it did. Maybe. Okay. Conspiracy theory. When the way they work is they have fuses. When all the fuses break. I think I know how it works, actually. I think we didn't need the fuse at all. Here's how I thought it worked. You have fuses. When every fuse is broken, it turns off. I don't think that's how it works, actually. How I think it works is that you have 1 HP. When you take damage, you break a fuse. If you have no fuses, you lose your HP. And you can fix the HP by going to the tower and, like, flipping a switch or whatever. I think we maybe didn't need the fuse the entire time? This is just a working theory. I'm gonna check. Because that would explain why the first one had no working fuses, but it had green lights. And it would also explain... I've never heard of, like, a robot noise. Not like Alakisha, but like an evil robot. And it would explain why we could move 2 of, like, the pips on the signal finder, but not the last one. Okay, no, she is straight up doesn't cross rivers. So we can fix this with, like, if fuses are just extra HP. Fuses are just extra HP. We could have saved ourselves. First of all, we could have saved ourselves 200 points. It also means in the future we can chill. I'm still gonna put in a fuse. If my theory about the fuse being like extra HP is correct, then nice. That's cool. Jonathan, welcome in. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, Jonathan, even though I just realized I dropped half the frames this stream. Jonathan, how does the stream look like image quality-wise? How is the image quality of the stream? Because we're using a lower bitrate than we should. So the stream, like if I do this, you might see like a lot of artifacting on the screen. It looks alright. Considering I am the one streaming, I think alright is acceptable. Not too bad. Fuck yeah! I hate this. How you doing, Jonathan? What you up to? Jonathan, you play any video games lately? I've only played, like, the past 3 weeks, I've only played 3 video games. Okay, so this is red. Oh, okay. No, oh, I hit it wrong. You. Oh, it wraps around. I'm stupid. Thank you for the gnome. Okay, hit you, you, hit you. Okay, okay, so the fuse theory is correct. Fuse theory proven true. Now everything should be operational again. It would be so fucking annoying if just a lightning strike hits that one and everything is reset. If fuse theory is dead, but we're still gonna use fuses, because, you know, we don't need to go over that much. Bard! Bard, it's been so long. How you doing? You're doing good. It's been a while. What you been up to? What's happening? I'm playing Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, and League of Legends. Okay, Jonathan. Final Fantasy 13. Is it Final Fantasy 13? Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns, or Final Fantasy 2 Lightning Returns? What's like the... Well, what's the order? Is it 3 video games or is it 2 video games? And the next question. Is it Final Fantasy 13 or Final Fantasy 13-2 that people don't like? Because one of those games, a lot of people don't like. Also, let me just check the bitrate real quick. We haven't dropped a single frame since we lowered the bitrate. I've been doing so much shit lately. Right now I have free time and yes, streaming, so thought to jump in like the old days. I appreciate you showing up, Bart. Thank you. 13, 2. There's 3 separate games? Wait, hold on. So, Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 13-2, and Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns don't you play as Lightning in all of those games? There's one thing I don't like about sequels. It's when it's like you have a movie and then you have the sequel is movie 2, The Return of the Bad Guy. I'm like, you couldn't, you can't. I don't like it when you call it a return when it's the next thing that happens, because we didn't get to have any like time. Okay, so I think she just ate the floppy disk. We didn't get to have like any time where there, like, if Lightning is in Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 13-2, and Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns, then we didn't really get to have any time where there wasn't Lightning. Like, Lightning was always. And if Lightning always was, then saying she's back, this is not really interesting. There's a baby screaming outside my window. There's a baby crying really loudly outside my window. Yeah, let's get a signal before this thing explodes again. You only play as Lightning in Lightning Returns? I thought Final Fantasy 13 was you play as the pink-haired lady, and she was named Lightning. Is Lightning not the pink-haired lady, or do you not play as pink-haired lady in Final Fantasy 13? Just happy to see you again. How is Boba doing? Boba's doing good. She's drawing right now. I don't know why I flipped them. We didn't even find the signal yet. I'm not sure why I flipped. But we've moved way too far. It said we were 2k away. We're 5k away from where we started. We got like 1 million people showing up in like 2 seconds. Sonic, how you doing? Sonic, I hate to do this. You're the only motherfucker here who's played Genshin Impact. You might say, wait, Boba's here and she's played Genshin Impact. Well, yeah, but she's not a motherfucker. Sorry, that was kind of rude to Sonic. That was like I didn't think about the consequences of the joke. Anyway, Sonic, every time you show up, I have to stop myself from just being like, here, I need to tell you about Genshin. Because it's like, the only people I can talk to Genshin with is Boba, and I love Boba, but I like if there was like one more person that was down with Genshin. But I know you quit Genshin, so I can't do that. There's 6 main characters in 13? What the fuck? Here for 3 seconds and I get called a motherfucker? You knew what you were in for when you joined the stream. You can choose among them to be the party leader. Can you choose among us? So nothing new? Hey, I can make fun of Sonic. You can't make fun of Sonic. Just home from a procedure on my toe. How are you? I'm doing good. What? You okay? A procedure on your toe? You break your toe or? Oh shit, we got a storm. Ingrown nail. Okay, listen up. My toenails on my big toes are fucked up. Because when I was in the military, I had boots that were. The only issue I had with military boots is that they fucked up my toenails. And they never like fully. We're not gonna be able to download a signal like this. They never like fully recovered. So I'm very scared I'm gonna get an ingrown nail, but it hasn't happened. And there hasn't really been, like, any reason to think I am developing one. But I'm really scared I'm gonna get one. Free Eden Rose as well. Okay, we do have the sickness, and we do need to get anti-being sick medication, which I guess is just all medication? Is this an Ari roll ship? That looks like an Ari roll ship. What day is this? 13. We're not gonna be able to download anything. Like, look at the frequency. Look at this thing. We need to get a storm filter, like, ASAP. Where's the Dracula? Dracula's dead. He died. He no longer exists. SV health. Why did you give me Foxtrot? Why didn't you give me all of them? Wait, what was the one to just see everything? Wasn't there one command that was like, show me everything? Wasn't it SV health? I don't know why it defaulted to Foxtrot. Okay, I guess if you wanted to know how Foxtrot's doing. Or is that like Foxtrot is dead, so we just stop there? I came back and find like dust, a pile of dust. I know if you want to talk Genshin with me, I do have good memories of the game. I just ended up going in a direction they wanted to. That 12-hour scene was one of the best Genshin experiences I had. Thank you. Thank you. It was also one of the best streams I've ever done. But, oh wait, hold on. Boba's showing me the draw. I like that. I like that a lot. Like, I'm streaming and Boba's, like, drawing, and I have to be, like... I have to, like, review the drawing and then go... I'm switching between multiple modes. I'm multitasking.
You don't have to.
No, but I want to. I want to.
I had this one too, though.
Yay.
But it's gonna be hard to rig.
Might have chosen something really difficult for, like, your first thing to rig. What was I gonna say about Genshin? I have, like, 6 patches. I have, like, 6 banners in a row that I'm wishing on characters. I had, like, 34,000 Primogems. But my luck has turned. I got Farina with 44 wishes. And in 64 wishes, I lost 50-50. And I got Arlecchino. That was pretty nice. Well, not gonna lie, I'm thinking if not, start playing Genshin, so you might have to me about it in the future. Bard, what made you wanna play Genshin? What? Listen, there's nothing wrong with playing Genshin Impact yet, but like... What made you decide that playing Genshin Impact sounded like a good idea? What part of what was it? What's it that draws you to it? Because to me, when I hear like someone is starting Genshin Impact, I'm like, but why? It's like if someone was like, hey, I'm considering starting doing heroin. Why? Okay, hold on. You are full. And then we needed 4 signals? Level 2! Oh, God. Oh, shit. I forgot we got that upgrade. Let's get automatic signal processing real quick before I forget it. That is automatic signal processing. Yes. When we get down, we're gonna have to shut all the electricity down here. That is totally an RA roll ship. And I'm gonna have to open the panel, which I think we need a screwdriver for. Not one of those. Friends and gamble because I have insane luck and want to piss them off. Comparing starting Genshin to doing drugs is wild. Genshin Impact is a gacha game. Gacha games are gambling, and gambling does the same thing to your brain that narcotics do. That's my logic here. Looking at some players that ain't too far a comparison. There was I'm not sure if you guys know about it, but there was a guy on there's a guy on Reddit. He made a post. He made a post that was like, hey, he went to the Farina subreddit and went, hey, I got C6 R6 Farina, and just talking about it. And then later, wait, no, don't go. What about my shit? Oh no, that wasn't the one that delivered the fuse. That was the one I was gonna sell my stuff to. No, wait, what happened? Did I lose the fuse? That better refund the points. That better refund exactly as many points as I paid for the fuse. Mine is like 10 points delivery, but... Oh, if that doesn't give me back all the points for the fuse, I'm gonna be mad. So we made a post on the Farina subreddit that was like, I got maxed out Farina. And then the same account, like a week later, made a post that was like, am I the asshole for spending me and my wife's savings on a video game? And people calculated that the amount of money he spent would be like, there wasn't a fuse, by the way. We lost half the cash because of that. Fuck you, video game. Oh, playing. Oh well. So people were like, this motherfucker spent all of his and his wife's savings on Genshin Impact. And then I think later, they got, they made a post that was like, yeah, we got divorced. Some random on Reddit.
Right, the guy that spent a lot of money.
He made a post that was like, I got Max Farina C6 R6. Then he made a post that was like, am I the asshole for spending all of our savings on a video game? And then I think he made a post that was like, I'm divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then there's you that quit Genshin for like, because you can't get Farina that one time, and then now you get Farina. So
I did get Farina. This is true. I remember.
I haven't got it anyway.
Didn't bro lose his girlfriend over Farina? I think it was the wife.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like the TikTok fake AI stories. No, it was. I think it was $6,000. I don't think it was $600.
It's insane amount of money. I don't think it's just 600.
He lost enough to get the war. I'm gonna do something stupid. Am I the asshole for spending $6,000 US on Genshin Impact? Okay, I'm not finding what it didn't give me what I'm looking for. Hold on. Guy loses wife over Genshin Impact spending. It was only $600. Oh, I thought it was way more. Am I yeah, no, I'm not gonna show the image on screen because this is fucked up. But it was 600.
I wanna see. Send me.
I'll send. Wait, how do you reopen a closed tab on Chrome?
Control Shift T.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me the link. I wanna see.
Wait, hold on. How do I get like just? How do I open like the original? Oh, it's a screenshot. Okay, I'm just gonna send you this collection of screenshots.
Okay. Ooh, thank you.
It was $600.
Money.
And it was fiance.
Money.
Babe, I'm not gonna spend any of your money on Genshin Impact.
I know. I will spend any of your money on Valo either. I spent like totally my own money and before I met you, so
It's good we agree. There was also
yes.
there's a picture someone made. Someone took a screenshot of a Tumblr post. Someone made a Tumblr post that was like, I work for a credit card company. We had to freeze someone's bank account because they spent like $600 on Genshin Impact. He called us, we unfroze his card, and then he immediately spent $200 more on Genshin Impact. Someone looked at when that post was made, and they looked at what Genshin banner was out at the time the post was made, and it was the second banner ever. It was the Klee banner. I can tell you the total spent in all gacha games I've played. Well, you have the Deluxe skin. So, that's already... I don't know how much money it is for the Deluxe skin. If you got that with Welkins, Genshin was 50 total. Wait, how much did the Deluxe skin cost? Because it's kind of swag if the Deluxe skin was the only thing you spent... 2 Welkins, a Battle Pass, and the 30 bundle. Oh, okay, okay. I've had the Welkin for a couple of months. And I've had a... I've had Welkin for a couple of months, and I've had 2 Battle Passes in Genshin Impact. And I have hundreds of hours of playtime. So in my mind, that goes up. Like, that adds up. I'm gonna tell what I spent on every gacha game I played. I played a lot of them in total. $0. Bard, what gacha games have you played? 3 years into Honkai Star Rail, still no money spent? Listen, I played Honkai Star Rail for like a couple of days when it just came out. I wasn't into it. But, I have picked up that a lot of Honkai Star Rail enjoyers did not like the newest update. All I hear about Honkai Star Rail lately is Currency Wars is fun. And everyone hated the newest update. And apparently the newest character is like shit from butt. Like poop from ass. She's really bad. Honkai when it came out for like a month. CCC, okay, Gunnar confirmed. Limbus Company, okay, Gunnar status denied. Cookie Run Kingdom. Okay. We missed the signal? Oh my god, it's super specific. I played Genshin Impact for a lot of time. I played Honkai Star Rail for like a day. And I played a little bit of Uma Musume. But that was only for like 2 weeks. And that's pretty much all the gacha I've played. Pretty sure I haven't played any other gacha. And Genshin is easily my favorite gacha game. No question. Okay, that one is super specific. I don't think we're gonna get that one to max. So, we have everything we need except... God, so... Oh, right, because we're, like, using all of our fucking electricity. We don't need playing, and we don't need coordinates. Coordinates, that's playing. We don't need those two. We're using a ton of energy doing shit like this. We should probably do an SD cal all. We just fixed the servers. Hopefully none of them have gone down. MF, I'm asexual. I played CCC because my friend forced me to. Asexual bros, high five. I used to identify as asexual for like a good couple of years. I was in the pipeline where I was like, I was straight, then I was bi, then I was asexual, and now I'm demisexual. Like, I went like the whole loop around. Let's go. Okay, consumption 66%. 66%. Okay, so everything should be running at like tip-top volume. So, people show like, there's like a graph that people like to post, which is iOS game revenue. Like, games on Apple platforms and how much money they made each month. And at the top, it's like Genshin Impact or what is it called? The one with dudes. Space, love. Wait, what is it called? It's a gacha game for people who are attracted to men. Love and Deep Space. It's called Love and Deep Space. It's like that one or Genshin Impact is at the top, and then CCC makes like no money. Like CCC makes like no cash. Is that because they make their money not on on iOS, or does CCC just like not make money? Also,
The same people where they like men.
but
As
yeah,
the,
have you
like the
seen
description.
Love and Deep Space?
Do you want me to?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't, is what I said.
I know friends who played it, so
Friends who are girls or guys?
both.
Nice.
Both.
Nice. I wouldn't mind if you played Love and Deep Space, but if you start saying like, if I will mind if you start saying I should be more like, and then you point to one of the characters.
Honey, you got mad when we played Baldur's Gate and then I accidentally romanced the fucking druid.
I don't remember that.
Of course you do.
I
I
believe you that it could have happened. I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying I don't recall that.
You were like, let me just like do an impression. You romance somebody else that isn't me in game. Oh yeah,
That's exactly what you would have done if I had accidentally done something with Lascelles.
You did it. You did that to me for some. I'm like,
the first time I played Baldur's Gate 3, I accidentally did it with Gale. Because in the first patch of Baldur's Gate 3, everyone was way too fucking horny.
I love when it's so hard. You tell me saying like, yeah, so I accidentally fucked Gale. And I'm like, what the?
Yeah, Gale was like, you're cool. Like, what happened is I walked around the camp and I was like, hey, Asterion, what's happening? And Asterion was like, I don't want to have sex with you. I'm like, I didn't fucking ask.
Everybody, what the fuck?
Well, I didn't ask. What you talking about? And then I talked to Lascelles, and Lascelles was like, hey, you're cool. And I was like, okay, but I'm not interested. And then I talked to Gale, and Gale was like, hey, dude, how you doing? I was like, I'm doing good. And then 10 seconds later, he was naked. I was like, I didn't ask for this.
Wow, that's easy. But yeah.
But the characters
I
were...
I can 100% prove that you don't want me to play any game that requires dating.
I'm not actually mad. I'm just, like, playing it up for fun.
I know, but it's quite funny, though. I'll be like, are you sure about it? Are you sure? Are you sure you're gonna allow your fiance to be like...
Why am I'm getting this image.
Scrolling.
I'm getting this image in my head. I probably shouldn't be saying this out loud, but I'm getting this image in my head of you, like, laying in bed, playing Love and Deep Space on the phone, and I'm sitting on a chair next to the bed looking at you playing it. And that image is giving me mental harm. The drawing is really good, but I'm stun-locked by my own twisted imagination. That image is gonna give me nightmares.
I did play Mystic Messenger, like, for a bit, and then I didn't... it doesn't capture the attention enough to...
Okay, but Mystic Messenger does have you waking up at, like, the middle of the night to,
To be fair, I was a DJ, like, way back then, so...
You're not a DJ anymore?
After you, even more, so don't blame me.
I made you more of a DJ?
Yeah?
Is that a good thing or a
I
bad
slept
thing?
at like 4, 5 a.m.
Oh yeah, because when you say DJ, you only mean, like, sleep schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Because when...
Oh,
when
and DJ in terms of, like, Pokemon cards, that too, but that's not really exactly your fault.
when people say DJ, what I think is like, oh, they like weird stuff.
Oh, I don't like weird stuff.
No, not in the way that I don't. Not in. No, I mean, like, when people say I'm a DJ, I think like, okay, you like furry armpits.
Well, I'm sorry.
Like, that's that.
For that, but like,
That in like
young, but, you know,
in Western internet space, if someone say they're a DJ, they're either a Nazi or they like some really weird porn.
My DJ is in like, you know, spend a lot of money on Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I think those are just called
Stay up
nerds.
late. Fucking, my posture is like a shrimp or a croissant. What
Don't
else?
talk
What
so
else?
badly about yourself.
I mean, have you not? Yeah.
You didn't even ask the question.
Ah, yeah, sorry, I lost the train of thought.
The fuck?
What?
What the huh?
No.
Someone threw something at me and then I fell over.
Me.
No, you didn't.
I threw my audacity at you.
Okay, hold on, wait, what's... I think CC's... I mean, Demi is a branch of Arroway, so I kinda still are asexual, but not entirely. I gotta be honest, I don't really know how that shit works anymore.
I don't get it.
I used to wait. That one. What they're saying is that demisexuality is a form of asexuality. Like, it's in the same category.
What's the like stocks? I don't know the pronounce.
What?
Success? Like
That's a misspelling of asexual.
Oh.
I think CCC just isn't very popular like compared to other games. I mean, so that actually gives me some hope. Because I thought that CCC was gonna be, like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, all the Gooners are gonna spend $10 million on CCC characters. But if that game isn't that popular, maybe I should change my perception of, like, the gacha game community.
There's a new... Is it gacha? There's a new Chinese game on Steam that is 100 gig to preload.
Is it Road to Empress?
I think it's the... Let me check. I think some...
Never mind, with Genshin, it's gonna take 102 hours to download. It is over 100 gigabytes.
Oh my god, the group chat changed the name so much I can't find it.
Like, information warfare changing the name of group chats?
So basically, it went from traumatic executions, because like it started because we were trying to pre-order prismatic evolutions.
Ah.
And then we couldn't get it because it's so bloody expensive.
Yeah.
And then it went to some sort of like something degen. Then we were talking about how like for I like to ask my friends, like joking with my friends, like, oh, you got money? Damn, give me some ETP, thank you, boss. Or like lady boss, you know, depending on the gender.
Yeah.
Then after that, they started this thing where they would want to harvest my organs. So they went so deep. They went so deep in the thought that they go and Google. I said their Google history is gonna be so fucked. So they went to the extent that they Google like the prices of organs. They have like a whole fucking chart and everything. And then they be like, okay, so you got kidneys, so you can have one, and then you can sell one, and then you can get how many TBs, and then like your arm and your leg is like how much, and then like, oh, whose lungs is viable?
Whose lungs is
whose
viable?
heart is viable? Whose brain is viable? Apparently mine is not viable because I have no brain. Then
what the fuck? Why are they being so rude?
Then like, I mean like I don't usually like make sense. Then you know, then like it went from there, and then I suddenly become the designated donor for some reason. So it became Harvest Moon Boba, and then it also become hunting.
I think Discord froze. Did I lose internet? No, I still have internet.
It's very hard to fucking find due to the change of names.
Oh, your Discord froze.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
What was the last thing you heard?
I don't remember. I got too panicked that I lost internet. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm tired as fuck.
Is it your internet or mine?
I think that was yours.
Internet thing. Okay, I need to reset the thing. I'll let you know the gacha game that requires 100 gig of load.
The Genshin Impact?
No, surprisingly.
So, do we have anyone here that knows anything about how love and deep space works? How are you?
Oh, it is mine that's disconnected. Oh shit.
Because all I know about Love in Deep Space is that there's like 5 guys, they have burgers and fries, and you only have the cave. Wait, how did I end up with a lopsided amount of stuff? Boyfriend sim, I think. Okay, but what's the gameplay? Like,
Boyfriend sim. It's literally boyfriend sim.
okay, but how do boyfriend simulators work? Is it like Uma Musume, but you like go on dates?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
Like, I remember like when
I would
it
like
first
to
came
know.
out, it went trending because girls can, you know, the interactivity. You can lift up the shirt and they will show abs.
Wait, hold on.
I'm not kidding. That's how it went viral, and then it became popular. Like, you know, then that's why it's very popular. Because interactivity, you can literally interact with a lot of shit. You know, touch there.
Okay.
You know, those
But
kind.
what?
Yeah.
How do the guys react if you touch their crotch?
What do you think?
I think they go like, "Oh no, it's too early."
Are you sure you want me to answer you?
What?
Are you sure you want me to answer you?
If it's not extremely lewd, like as long as you don't start moaning.
I'm not too sure.
But like
I was like, you don't.
What if you click the cross and the guy goes like, "Ow, that fucking hurt! What the fuck?" He like kneels over.
I was like questioning you whether you should
start screaming. You just wanted to...
for like the experimentation, you know.
Like you get like the dude, and you're like, okay, you click the crotch, you fucking destroy his testicles.
So I know my colleagues spend money on the game, so.
Wait, what do you buy in that game? Do you buy a boyfriend?
So basically, you know, I think there's a fighting element in the game. Like basically similar to Genshin, like you can like fight. Then what's that called?
Are you special talking about touching crotches?
For the gacha, right? It's like, you know, banners. So there's different events, then different like scenarios, right? You'll pull the cards and shit. Then you can put like the ultra rare cards or whatever.
Okay, but what does a card do?
It's just the different design, like outfits and scenarios. I know way too much for someone that don't play the game, huh?
It's kind of like Uma Musume.
It's pretty much. And people actually spend money on the game.
Well, people actually did spend money on... People actually did spend money on Uma Musume.
Like, guys sim for the waifus, right? But
are there waifus in Love and Deep Space?
No. For like, you know, Genshin, Honkai, for the waifus.
Yeah?
And then for girls, there's like the Love and Deep Space. Yeah.
Does Love and Deep Space have like a fat dude?
I don't think so.
They should.
But yeah, Sonny was like, why is Fresno talking about crotches? I didn't lead them to it, okay, to be fair.
Why are you throwing me under the bus?
I'm innocent of all charges. I did not lead.
You're not in court. Why are you being so formal?
You know, like you know, they do it on their own accord. You know,
Why are
clearing my name here? You know, just.
It's not illegal to ask what happens if you touch the gacha guy's crotch.
No, it's but for all places you talk about that. Damn, I see how it is. Should I be concerned?
You're the one that said you would play it.
I'm the one who said I would play it for the lols. But like, I was like, are you really sure that you want me to play the game after knowing all of this shit?
Well, I mean...
After Baldur's Gate, I'm like, nah, I don't think you want me to play this game.
But why are you acting like I got legitimately jealous? I can't get like joke jealous.
I would do it on purpose. I would be like, look, babe, like, oh, look how hot this guy is. Yes, like just, you know, touching like
that's a black just screen. Mean doing it on purpose.
I'm touching on a black screen. Don't you understand what I'm saying? Black screen. Black screen.
Yeah, but like in the game, it wouldn't be a black screen. It would be like some dude with 8-pack abs.
I mean, you can.
I can't get 8-packs. I don't have the genetics for it. I get like a weird 4-pack.
I mean, you can.
I mean, I could. I used to have one.
I don't really give a fuck about it though.
But why am I going to the gym then?
How do I know? I want to go to the gym just because I want to lose weight.
I also want to lose weight. Do I not have a single fucking screwdriver in this entire base, by the way?
No, apparently it was stuck up. Never mind.
What? Wait, what? I didn't even hear what you said.
Like for 2 seconds, I forgot I was on stream. So I was like, I was about to say something real bad. So
Wait, I didn't even hear what you said.
no, I said I stopped.
Was it that bad?
Okay, there you go.
Oh, no, you can say that on stream? What the that you can say there's no issue with saying that on stream.
I don't wanna.
Okay, if you don't want to, you don't have to say it, but I'm just letting you know you're allowed to say that on stream.
Yeah, but it's like really out of left field.
You do not watch
really
a lot.
You didn't do shit to warrant it.
No, but it's really easy to tell that you don't watch a lot of Twitch streams because that is a completely normal thing to say on a Twitch stream.
Hey, to be fair, the streams I watch are wholesome as fuck. If not, it's like crafting. If not, it's just drawing. If not, it's just yours and then like.
Meanwhile, I'm watching I'm watching like Northern Lion stream, and they're like, "Would you guys?" Okay, actually, I can't say what I'm gonna say because it's gonna be fucking disgusting. But
now you see what I'm saying.
No, I'm watching Nordline, and they're like, "Have you guys ever taken a poop so hard you fell asleep, and then when you woke up, you hadn't wiped, so you stank?"
What? Oh my god! I want to complain to you about the toilet situation at my workplace.
What the fuck? The toilet situation?
So it comes to the point where I have a favorite toilet cubicle.
Yeah.
So we have to share the toilet, like the toilet. There's like different cubicles in the toilet, right? There's at least I think 3. No, 1, 2, 3. There's 4. There's one that's like near the door. So I really like the cubicle because it's near the door.
Okay.
And people tend to walk past it. But like we have to share that with like the whole 2nd floor and the 1st floor, like the beauty school.
Oh, and the 2nd floor sucks. 1st floor gang.
Then the beauty school, right? Got like full of aunties.
It's
like middle-aged ladies. So in Singapore, we just call every middle-aged lady aunties. So there's a lot of aunties, right? I'm not related to any one of them. Just telling you.
Yeah, we know.
We call everyone aunties.
We know.
Then, basically, right, these aunties, right, like to go to the toilet. And then I like to like they like to gossip and they be like, oh yeah, so it's so fun and whatever.
They like to gossip on the toilet?
Yeah, they like to gossip in the toilet, like outside and
like through the stalls.
They talk fucking loud. Yeah, they threw the stalls outside waiting for the cubicle to free up. They talk so loudly that I got so tilted one day. I just like open the door really violently one day because I got so tilted.
You grabbed them by the head and shoved it into the toilet and you flushed it?
You know what happened? You know it's a common courtesy to fucking flush a public toilet, right? Let alone a public toilet. Fucking your own house toilet also must flush, right? Bitch! I don't know what's wrong with these aunties. I'm pretty sure it's auntie because the one time, right, I walked into my favorite like cubicle, right? The auntie was like, it's just everything else occupied. And there's this one auntie like washing her hands, like, bitch didn't fucking flush. And guess what? Like she shoved a lot of toilet paper and didn't fucking flush. It stink like hell. I'm like, oh my god, so tilt eh. Then I was like, no, I'm not gonna go and use that toilet. Like, fuck this bitch, Then, like, I went back to the like after I like finished the business or whatever, right? Go back to my office. So I told my colleague, I was like, man, my favorite cubicle, this auntie don't know how to flush. Then like they were like, oh, how you know it's auntie? Then I'm like, this bitch is the only one that came out. Like, there's like only one free cubicle, the rest is occupied, right? And this bitch is washing her hands. She looked guilty as fuck. Then the thing is, right, I don't know why, right, it started with my favorite cubicle and then I have to change cubicles, right? It suddenly become like the whole toilet suddenly like no flush, it stink like hell. Then I'm like, what the hell? Then I have to change another toilet. Then I'm like, wow, these aunties, I don't know what's wrong with them. Like suddenly, their hand got chopped off or some shit, they suddenly cannot flush the toilet. Like I don't understand, like common courtesy, nothing.
They have a very specific medical condition that makes it so they can do everything a human can except flush a toilet. That's the one thing they can't do.
I have like talked to Bon about this so often, right? That she coined up like a term. She was like, you know how there's like labubus, right? Like pop marts, blind boxes.
Is she la poo poo?
Yeah, so like she's like, oh, so what's the,
I'm tapping out how a good one.
Which la poo poo or no? Like la poo poo, la toilet, I don't know, la people, I don't know.
Sonic with the weak constitution.
Yeah, that's crazy, like, oh my god. I can't it's too... I really don't get along with the auntie.
We use I've heard a lot of stories about like old ladies being really rude to younger ladies at workplaces. In Japan, I had a friend who was Korean but he grew up in Japan, so like he could fake being Japanese. And he started working at a bakery, and this young lady started working there right after he did, and the old ladies there just fucking bullied the shit out of her. They were all...
Yeah, so I know, like, we're supposed to respect elderlies, like, in Asia, but, like, sometimes
This is a European stream. You can
Fish.
say fuck the old people.
No, but, like, seriously, yeah, later be like, what the fuck, what's wrong with these people, man? Like, they grow so old already. They don't know how to fucking behave themselves better.
This is a European stream. We don't like old people. We don't like young people because we don't understand what they're saying.
On the door, on the toilet seat, I smacked it every single
Baby, your Discord disconnected again. We didn't hear any of that.
Shit, what the hell did you say? Did I say?
We only respect people who are between 24 and 30 years old. And every year, that moves up 1 year. So if you're 23 this year, you're not in. If that means you're 24 next year, guess what? Limit is not 25. You're out again.
Goddamn.
You're never gonna be in.
Why is my Discord keep disconnecting?
I think it's your Wi-Fi issue.
No, but there's nothing wrong with the Wi-Fi. Red stream is still streaming. Your stream is still streaming. It's just Discord.
Might be Discord in Singapore is being weird.
I'm kidding. But Discord indeed sucks, but you know.
I feel like I feel like I'm still not sure what the deal with Love and Deep Space is, by the way. I feel if I imagine the game in my head, the phone screen is just a guy wearing a shirt 2 sizes too small. And then I'm like, what is the gameplay? And like nothing happens. Like, it's like Uma Musume without the races. I'm starting to pronounce it the same way Northern Lion does. I used to pronounce it good, because I used to be able to speak a little Japanese. Now I've watched too much fucking Northern Lion, now I'm pronouncing it weird. Also, what's the... Performance wasn't the best. We're not gonna get a single perfect this entire playthrough. 3 signals of level 2. We got that. That's exactly what we got. We're gonna need to buy a drive box, which means we might as well buy 5. Drives we have enough of. Do we get a screwdriver? Screwdriver. There's probably one on the map. I don't know where it is. I'm not gonna look for it. Then we need a car battery. That's so much more. That'll be worth it. Okay. Allocation went to get the stuff, right? What? Huh? The fuck?
What happened?
And she's trying to get in through the garage. Thank you. Whew. I feel fucking tapped out after the conversation. Why? Why did they give Kel, like, insane shoulders? Why is Kel, like, super fucking buff? Oh, wait, shit, the drone's here. Okay. You... Idle, you just have the camera on. You there. Battery, we can just sell it. This is an empty battery. I ordered this shit like 2 seconds ago. I already forgot I did. Battery in, and then we new home. Do it like that. Eternal Hype! What the fuck?
It's been a while. Hello.
Eternal Hype, why aren't you at school? You have like a million exams. Why are you watching the stream instead of being in class?
Be in class.
I told you on Discord, if you show up to my stream, I'm gonna tell you to get to class.
Ben Hammer.
I'm not gonna ban them after they just resubscribed.
Oh, no school. Oh.
Wait, you said you had 3 midterms today. Once again, I am asking, please bring back the Catboy. I'll do anything to bring it back. I want to bring back the Catboy, but VTube Studio crashes if I do. It's too powerful.
He's too strong.
We gotta wait until they update VTube Studio. At 6:30 p.m. Well, what's the time now? Like 6:25? Also, welcome in, Blobvismenon. All 3 in a row. Okay, but what time is it now? Also, I'm noticing the drives you order are... the drive boxes you order are a different color. Was it only 3? Was it really only 3? Look at this shoulder. I guess it's just a big jacket. Only 3. Okay, sweet. We're gonna download the signal, we're gonna process this, then we're gonna install the upgrade. And car battery... Just chill for a second. It's 10 a.m. Oh, it's that early? You're 9 hours behind. Jesus. Wait, do you know? Wait, hold on. You're a university student. Did you wake up and the first thing you did was join the stream? Do you even know? Do you even know about the Gabe Cube?
Gabe?
The Valve made a console. It's the Gabe Cube.
Ooh.
It's like the GameCube, but Gabe Newell. Eternal Life, do you know about the Gabe Cube? Oh yeah, the Gabe Cube. Okay, they know. Those who know? People who have heard about the Gabe Cube be like, yeah, I've heard about the Gabe Cube. I saw it last night. But I feel like you're gonna knock stuff over. She phased through it. Love the Gabe Cube. Are you gonna buy a Gabe Cube? I'm not gonna buy a GameCube because I spent like $2,000 on my computer. Whoa. Whoa.
You're gonna buy the gay cube. I'm like, huh?
I might buy a gay cube to use it to play Love and Deep Space.
Ew.
Can you play as a dude in Love and Deep Space, or do you have to play as a lady?
Good question. I don't know.
Motherfuckers gotta have to hold me back so I don't buy a GameCube. Oh.
Damn, people gotta hold you back.
The question is, would you buy it if it was called the Gay Cube? I think more people would buy it if it was called the Gay Cube.
What does the gay cube consist of?
It's exactly the same as the Gabe Cube, it's just called the Gay Cube.
Good then.
So, move the A. No, wait, no. No, this is a floppy. We want to move. Move the floppy. There. Back it in. The cube of immense and sudden homosexuality. I feel like that's a lot farther away from Gabe Cube than Gay Cube, but whatever, dude. Okay, you're good. This is done processing. We're, Gucci. So that's calculation. Do this. That should make you... I'm not sure if your speed goes up when consumption goes down. Does consumption only matter if it's below 100, or is any... Okay, any drop in consumption is good. Me, when I'm a medieval doctor treating people with lung issues, any drop in consumption is good. So, boycolosis. So, yeah, Eternal Hype, do you think Half-Life 3 is coming out? Because I think this is the closest we've ever been to Half-Life 3 coming out. Guy who doesn't understand how time works? Yeah, I think we're getting further away from Half-Life 3. Okay, we just need this to fit. Wait, hold on. All servers are fixed. Let's do the cal all. But wasn't there one where we could see, like, all of the cal? Calsh. What? SD Calsh. It makes no sense to do it now, because all of them are going to be at 100. Like, leaks. There are leaks that say, like, Half-Life 3, imminent. I'm not confident. Because Half-Life 3 is the kind of thing that... I've said this before, I'll say it again. Half-Life 3 does not exist until it's installed on my computer and I'm playing it. Also, I still haven't beat Half-Life 2. Half-Life 3 production timeline follows the frequency of a wave function. Oh. I like your... Well, what is it called? I like your funny words, Magic Man? Is that what JFK says in Clone High? What? Why not? I streamed Half-Life 2. No one wanted to watch it. So I stopped streaming Half-Life 2. And then I just kind of haven't played it since. Now I'm playing Voices of the Void. And talking about gay gacha... Not gay gacha games, but... Male focus? No, that's also wrong. What would you... What would you call it?
Simpable.
Simpable men gacha game. I was watching it? Well, you're a subscriber, so you have questionable taste. Like, if this stream is something you want to throw money at, I gotta be honest, dude. That might be... I don't think that's good. Every time someone gives me money for streaming, I'm like, why? Why?
Give money.
No, don't say that. I have never on this stream asked for follows.
I'm
not mad. I'm pretending. I have never on the stream been like, and remember to follow. And I'm never gonna do that. And I'm not gonna start. One time Sandra did that, and I got mad at her for doing it.
Oops.
What?
I literally did it while you were saying it.
Aw. Gifting 2 billion subs right now. All because of Do you realize if you give 2 billion subs, I'm only gonna end up with like $1 million because Twitch takes money. And I have like taxes to... Here's the thing. If anyone gifts me... How much would this be? If anyone gifts me enough subs that it becomes like a taxable income, you've made my life so much worse, because now I gotta figure out how to file that as a tax. I make so little money on Twitch, I don't need to file it as taxable income, because it's below the limit. If someone gifted me subs that pushed me over that limit, you would actually fuck me over, because then I would have to figure out how the fuck to file that in my taxes. You're telling me I can give Daddy Bezos all my money? I'm sure if you went up to Jeff Bezos and you said, can I give you $10 million? He'd just say, sure. And if you give it as a gift, he doesn't have to pay tax on it. So, okay, let's finally...
Is he like married lately?
Bezos?
Yeah.
I don't know. I try to hear as little as possible about billionaires. Okay. Calculations. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Panel is bolted? How? Do we need a fucking crowbar to get rid of the bolts? How do you get rid of bolts? Do we need a wrench to unscrew them? Friend Snow, can you, like, gift me money for rent this month, please? You chose to spend your money subscribing to this channel. If I give that back to you, that's basically... If you give me $5 and I give you $5, that's just us giving Jeff Bezos $4. We both lose money. How do I because you... Do we use a crowbar to pry it open? That sounds needlessly violent. I think you just gotta use a wrench. If it's bolted, then it's probably, like, held on by nut. I think there's a wrench over here. Why are you, Pepe, sad that we're not gonna give Jeff Bezos any more money? Please, just let this work. This is an adjustable wrench. We should be able to get it open with it. Anywho, I'm a lurk. Thank you. Even though the stream is ending in like 30 seconds, thank you. I appreciate it. It does work. Okay. I need to study more? Yeah, you do. I'm ending the stream just so you go and study for midterms and not because I'm tired and want to do other stuff. Hold on, I gotta lock in. This is just hold down left click. How am I failing this? Ooh, boba, that looks good. Am I stupid? Why can't I do this? Okay. And then this is a giant fucking thing. Physical mod. Okay, they're all the same. Then the wrench. Okay, we might have done it. Taking my head freshener, you're a ghost. You can't be fatigued, stupid. Ghosts can get mentally fatigued. Ghosts can get brain fog.
Brain fog? I heard brain fart.
That's not what I said, but...
Brain farts.
You say that like you're like an MTV program host. Like, hello and welcome back to Brain Fart. Brain Fart.
Brain fart.
Not allowed to have a life outside Twitch. I got a fucking 9 to 5, which is a 7 to 3. I got shit to do. Also, it's kind of funny, at work lately, everyone has just been leaving an hour early. Like, everyone just...
Really?
Like, everyone at my office just goes home an hour early. Oh, look at that. We're not gonna see a difference with this one, but now we can upgrade all the way to a level 2 instantly. We don't need to, like, go to level 1 and then do another one. But yeah, no, this is gonna be where we end it, because Eternal Hype's gotta study. And I gotta get
Go study.
I gotta get myself a smoothie.
I want one.
I'll make
one
this.
in the best girl cup.
I make like a liter of smoothie. It's not gonna fit in the best girl cup.
I want to put it in the 2 best girl cup.
If we have 2 best girl cups, would I have one of them and you have one of them, or would you have both?
Both.
You're gonna dual wield best girl cups?
Yeah, I'm gonna like, you know, like just...
What you gotta do is you gotta get them mirrored, because if you look at the cup, if you have the other one, you can't see the text. You gotta get a mirrored one. You're gonna spill so much fucking smoothie on yourself if you drink like that. But anyway, it's gonna be at the end of the stream. We're gonna be back on Saturday at noon with more Voices of the Void, and yeah. Boba's also been streaming, so go check out Boba, actually.
I don't stream that often. I always stream when Bench is not.
You've been streaming more than me this last 2 weeks.
Yeah, because Bench is not home. Gotta make use of it, no?
There we go. Shout out to Boba. Anyway, there you go. On Discord, if there's a stream delay, if there's an extra stream, if a stream is canceled, it's gonna go on Discord, and all the VODs go on YouTube. And before I go, I'm gonna quick shout out and thank you to everyone. Okay, bye everyone watching the stream, everyone talking chat, everyone listening in, and all the lurkers. We love the lurkers. Sorry for not noticing that we were dropping half the frames for like the first half of the stream. That's my bad. But yeah, we're gonna be back on Saturday, which is 2 days from now at noon, which is 5 hours before now. So 24 times 5, and then whatever that is, you do. So it's 120 minus 5. So it's 115 hours from now. I'm gonna be live again. That doesn't make any sense. It's 2 days from now, not 5 days from now. 43 hours from now, I'm gonna be live again. I'm gonna be playing more Voices of the Void. That's like 5 a.m. for me. You went to a foreign country to study at a university so you can get a good education and a good job and a nice life. You don't need to watch the stream. The VODs are, when you graduate and you get a good job and you have like a fucking house and a family, the VODs are still gonna be there. You can watch them
on YouTube.
You can still, there's no time limit. But yeah.
Unless you decided to delete your account, but you know, just saying.
What the fuck? I don't want to do that. Yeah, but yeah, gonna be back on Saturday. See you all then. When I graduate in 4 years, I'm gonna binge watch all the VODs. You don't need to watch the early streams; they're not very good. But yeah, I'll be back on Saturday. See you all there, and